how this is coming through.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see how the sound mixing's going. Tell me how it sounds.
You did like look at the the streaming recommendations for YouTube and Twitch, right? Because they actually have bitrate recommendations.
Yeah, well, ever since
for each resolution and frame rate.
Right. Ever since my computer has gotten like a nice beefy upgrade, I don't really have to like do that anymore in a weird way. So
you might if your internet's not very good, because that's also a determining factor of whether your streams lag/buffer or not.
All right. Yes, we're playing Smash. We're just testing things out because I want to start streaming Switch games.
I'm talking about Joseph Stalin. How's it going, everybody?
This is my friend Sharpwing. He's part of my close like friendo grupo.
I'm the tech whiz. When she doesn't know nerd stuff, she turns to me for favors.
I'm a nerd. Come on, like I'm a real nerd grill.
Yeah, you're just not an expert at streaming.
I stream. Hacha! Hacha! I doubt anybody's gonna be coming, but that's okay. Complete! I can like hear it dual.
Yeah, since you... Well, since you ain't got like,
I'm no PewDiePie, but you a PewDiePie.
Yeah. I'm watching your stream right now, and it kinda, yeah, like the game sounds more like it's in like the background of somebody's living room. And that's probably because the game is currently coming through your computer monitor. Now, have you had your headphones on?
I have my headphones on. I have my headphones on. It's
do you hear it through your headphones?
Yes, I'm also playing it through my TV. That's probably why. Let me oh, she's like ready to swole. Sorry.
What is the volume of the Elgato's output right now?
It should be all the way up. It's right. I could turn it up if you want, but I didn't want it to like overpower.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. You gotta test that here and there. People,
okay.
People won't mind hearing the game, but we can also have it like a casual living room setting.
Yeah, no, this is where you guys are in my living room, guys.
It's like Game Grumps!
Game Grumps! I'm JonTron!
JonTron, stop being a Game Grump for a while. Get in touch with the current generation.
My spirit animal is Danny Sexbang, wow. Nope.
My spirit animal is officially Orange Vanilla Coke. If you guys have ever had orange soda and you've ever had vanilla Coke, imagine just combining orange soda with vanilla Coke. That is what orange vanilla Coke tastes like. This is fucking delicious. Like, it's some of the sweetest stuff I've ever had. But it's not like overwhelming sweetness. Like, it's got like a tanginess and a flavor to it. And like, Mom got these sample cans. You know, like the sample cans like they have for Mountain Dew Kickstart guys. And she got a couple of those while she was at the grocery today. And because I'd specifically been requesting Orange Vanilla Coke for a while because of FOMO, fear of missing out, I was just like, I have to try this. I have to.
It sounds like a summer thing.
You know, I noticed there's a lot more to fighting Master Hand now. Like, in the older ones, he would just explode when he was dead. But in this, he can actually be knocked down and dazed, and you can beat him while he's on the platform.
Right. Yeah, Master Hand's definitely gone through some evolutions. I haven't played the Spirit storyline yet, because I kind of wanted to do, like, a sort of YouTube live stream for that, like make it an event and have people like chill and commentate about it.
So Smash Bros. Ultimate is just like the port for that Wii U version of Smash Bros, ain't it?
No, yes. It's like they added more characters. They made it more visually appealing. Like I looked at the older ones.
Oh yeah, so it's like an enhanced version of Smash Bros.
Yeah. The people said that Super Smash Bros. 4 was going to be the last Smash coming out. So, and I'm like, no, that can't be, because this is like a really good game, series franchise.
Well,
and
yeah, it's like, Well, it's like the reason as to why is because Sakurai, the guy who originally made Smash, wants to move on to other projects. And most people are like arguing Smash should end where Sakurai wants to end it. Now that being said, it doesn't mean they can't, you know, like create infinite expansions or add more and more and more
like
characters
DLC
to the roster
and
for
shit
the
like
last
that.
one. DLC. Nintendo should dabble with that
Dude,
concept.
It's so
People
weird
wouldn't have a problem with them doing it for Smash Bros.
It's so weird that you said that. I was reading or watching somewhere. I was watching while I was taking a shower. I listened to shit on YouTube while I take a shower. Don't judge me. And they said there's a new there's gonna be a new update coming out with some more characters, some more storyline, some more things. So it's kind of nice that you can like buy it or download it, and then you can you know, get more shit out of it. It's really kind of like a bang for your buck. I'm not too crazy about the online crap and how you have to buy it. I think defaultly they should have given you like you can battle your friends.
What I'm crazy about, which was what I talked to you about in the comment section in the last stream. I'm really excited to see how Xbox Live is gonna do coming through Nintendo Direct.
That's gonna be great.
And if that's the case, will Nintendo take their partnership with Microsoft a step further and include various Microsoft characters like, oh, I don't know, Banjo-Kazooie and Smash Brothers?
This could end though. I'm not saying that this could end.
People have been asking for a while for Banjo-Kazooie to be in Smash Brothers.
Right.
And Duke has literally been obsessing over Waluigi being a playable character in Smash Brothers.
Everybody's been wanting Waluigi to be, yeah.
Duke has been obsessing over it.
Wow!
Like, it's almost all he talks about in regards to Smash Brothers. When is Waluigi coming out? When is Waluigi coming out? Are they gonna add Waluigi to Smash Brothers? Dude, I think they might be adding Waluigi to Smash Brothers.
By the way, I see this picture that's on the screen currently, and when I use Peach, because Peach is one of my mains, I was thinking, wait a minute, they got married? What? Like, that didn't happen canonically in the Mario universe, at least to my knowledge. Did it?
No.
Then why is this a thing? Does Peach want to...
The preacher is literally a character from Fire Emblem,
right.
So I think it's like a fan service. So it's like a fan picture, something that people would be interested in. Actually, what he is wearing is currently an altered version of the wedding suit he was wearing at the end of Super Mario Odyssey.
Okay. See?
Instead of the hat being cappy, it's just a regular hat.
Right. Oh, oops! I didn't want to do that. I backed too far.
I gotta get more of these. These are great.
All right. Is the echoing bad? Because I don't have, like, is it that you can hear the music double?
No, it ain't bad.
Okay. I want to play with my boyfriend at some point. Like, what I want to do, I'm a weird girlfriend, but, like, what I want to do with my boyfriend is that we would kind of play strip poker with this game, and whoever loses at the game has to take off clothes. Or some shit.
Oh, my lord.
Yes, I want to try that out.
That sounds like a freaking kinky game.
Well, basically, like, whoever loses in each Smash fight, or any, like, fighting game in general, or any game that sort of, like...
Loses an article of clothing, yeah. I get it. Usually, that sentiment ends with the loser being completely fucking naked. So I get why Rustic wants to do that.
No, I want to do it.
Oh, you want to do it? I would be very angry at that man's existence if he didn't want to. Curse that man. Passing up on every man's fucking dream. Strip poker. Everybody wants to do that shit. And then having that in the format of like fucking Smash Bros and shit. Holy fuck. You get to smash twice. Yes, I know I'm being crude, but I enjoy it.
Oh, I don't care. We're really like, you know, we're not PG on this channel. Oh shit.
No, we are not.
Oh, I just hit him in his gonads.
Yeah. That being said, I know you have more than enough subs for YouTube partnership, and if you do establish the YouTube partnership, then your channel can actually have channel memberships, which are like
actually, I do have monetization if I really wanted to. Nope.
Yeah. Well, if you have monetization, you can also enable super chats here.
I do have it. I do have.
See, the biggest thing, the biggest thing, because you're not PG, one of your biggest sources for monetization is really going to be whatever people want to do for the streams. It's
well,
like, I'll give you a super chat.
People
I'll
actually
pay a channel subscription.
They can do that. They can like pledge me 400 some. No, not 400. $400 a month.
Yeah, yeah. So that's making me wondering how people get the channel memberships. Which, like, if you don't know, the channel memberships are, like, a thing. People can pay a subscription fee for special access to exclusive content you might upload to your channel that's, like, subscription only. There are emojis and various stream chats they can get for being a sponsor / subscription member. Now, super chats are available off the bat as soon as you establish YouTube partnership. I know that. Sponsorships, I think, only happen after you get to 10,000 subs. I'd have to read the threshold thingy.
Well, the thing, my goal is like, well, not really my goal, but I do have this thing where people, if they want to give me $4.99 a month, they can. But I usually just don't ask because it's like, I know a lot of people are struggling with money. I know a lot of people are, you know, because here's the thing. I'll show you my stream, Sharpwing. I do have these special emojis. They're called the KittyHiPur emojis. I have Kitty Hype. I have Kitty Yeah. I have a Screaming Baby and Bleach. There it is, if you look in the chat. I have custom emojis, and I was thinking about going back and making them, but I like the Bleach and the Screaming Baby.
I don't know if those are, like, yeah...
I mean, I don't think you can use them. Is there anything that comes up in your chat that you can use them?
No.
Yeah, that's for the membership shit. But I don't do that.
Yeah, those are like membership-only emojis. You could probably also enable them to like super chat or sponsorships if you really wanted to, but the biggest thing about the special emojis is... as I've seen... yeah, I have an option. Join on YouTube Gaming. What's that? Let's see, what do we got here? I'm surprised the separate... Oh yeah, join. Yeah. Yeah, so there's like a version of channel memberships. Is like if people go to you on YouTube Gaming, they've got an option at a join button. Direct support KittyHiPur, public recognition, and an exclusive badge, access to exclusive live chats when available. So like you could have exclusive streams and shit.
Oh,
and if
that'd
they
be
pay
cool.
$4.99 a month, they have access to that. So it's like a subscription fee. Twitch does this too with channel subscription. With that's what subscribers are on Twitch. And the, you know, YouTube's conventional subscribers are called followers on Twitch. Whereas here, YouTube's special, quote, actual money-based subscription system is called membership. It's complicated, but once you understand it pretty much. It's very interesting, these monetary systems that YouTube has moved to try and set up for the very fact that right now, the landscape of digital media has not yet been determined by advertisers or the companies that will pay people like YouTube money. YouTube is actually currently running at some kind of established loss every time it, you know, it makes money. Because most of the money that YouTube makes is reinvested in their server. And, various things like tech logistics and stuff, how they're updating their algorithm. One of the most expensive things in regards to YouTube is video distribution. Like, it actually costs almost nothing for them to store all the videos, all the billions and billions of videos on this site. but the majority of expense is actually coming from just distributing those videos. So like delivering them to every known YouTuber's subscribers, delivering those videos to their subscribers.
Yeah, that's when I've been having a problem. Like, either people are, it's fine if people are not interested in, like, you know, should I post it? Because I post, like, a random, you know, mishmash menagerie of content.
Yeah.
But, I'm just thinking, like,
I'm bound and determined to believe that the reason some YouTube subscribers aren't getting their content is not because of malice intent. It's because of a fault in the algorithm. Because you know they're using a bot to do all that.
Well,
One person could not possibly.
I'm not, like, I don't have a bot on my shit, but, like, yeah, I know what you mean.
No. YouTube uses bots.
Oh, yes.
For a lot of their algorithmic stuff. And the reason as to why, you cannot feasibly have one person manage all those channels. You cannot feasibly have a few hundred people manage millions of channels a second.
By the way, is the audio balance between us talking and you?
Is that good? Let's listen. Oh yeah, the balance between us is fine. And, like, you know, hopefully a lot of this conversation and stuff I'm having with the audience isn't boring them. Well, one of the primary reasons I'm giving all of this information...
The thing about some of the people that watch my channel, and it's not like a bad thing, they just have like really particular taste when it comes to things. Like, some of them are, a good majority, I wouldn't say all, but a good majority are really into like, oh, be an anime character, don't, you know, I want to see you act live on stream. And that's sort of your thing, but that's not really my thing. You know, I don't mind kind of like, you know, if it, like, say we're playing like this game and, you know, some fucking funny shit happens. And, you know, I do, like, a Peach voice or something, like, oh, fuck you, Mario, you never saved me, now I have to go and save myself, you know, or something like that, like, that's fine, but it's like, I don't want to be in character all the fucking time, you know, and people are, I don't think a lot of people, care about realism, or not realism, but people being, I wouldn't say all, but I think a good majority of people that watch my stuff are not really into me as a person. They're just more into like just what I do acting wise. They're like, oh, okay. So
well, there are people that are into watching you play Nintendo games and various
I
stuff.
love Nintendo. I mean, I grew up with it, so it's fine. I thought about doing cosplay streams, and that's fine too, but at the same time, I just
well, the thing I love about Nintendo now embracing all these third-party developers is it's slowly eradicating the stereotype that, like, oh, Nintendo is only for kids, it's for babies. Like, I remember hearing that stereotype so fucking much.
Oh yeah, I know.
But the thing I recalled when I broke the mold with that stuff is I had a lot of fun with Nintendo-based games. So it was like, that stereotype in a way was harmful because it was depriving people of really good experiences based off of pure opinion, which we now know is not always correct.
What, my opinion or their opinion? I'm confused.
Just pure opinion, public opinion. People like, oh, this is shit, and they've never even tried it.
Some people are actually talking in the chat, and let's get to them.
Or, you know, like shit, like, you know, Nintendo's for kids. All right, people talking in the chat, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see what they got.
Somebody said Typhoon to Storm. Oh, I like your name. It says, I'm enjoying it. I just haven't gotten a chance to watch the stream at all. Yeah, it's fine. I notice that people are just like, it's either a hit or miss with streams. And if I start maybe, you know, I'm thinking about doing Sundays at like 7 p.m. because that seems like a generally good time. I'm just testing shit out so that, you know, we can, you know, talk, enjoy ourselves, and all that crap. I just want to find a nice time, get some more games, and then do live playthroughs and, you know, chat. Chuck the Zipper said, hello, I just got home from watching. Hey, what's up? Let's says, who do we both main as? Sharpwing, do you want to go first?
Who do we both main as?
In Smash, I think.
In Smash, my main has always been Fox McCloud. I love Fox McCloud.
You like that furry booty. No, I was joking. Okay, I'm done.
Furry booty.
Furry booty!
Now, whenever I unlocked Mewtwo in Melee, I played as him a lot. Because Mewtwo had a really awesome move combination. It wasn't until Brawl, when they'd first introduced the Smash Balls, and then all later renditions of Smash had the Smash Balls, that I was extraordinarily interested in Smash at that point. Like, Melee was kind of the base of something better. And every Smash game has just been really good, in my opinion. And I think it's amazing how Nintendo has branched out to other companies and actually gotten some of their stuff in Smash. Like, Bayonetta, she's not a Nintendo title.
I thought she was.
She was exclusive on Wii U, but her first game was actually multi-platformed. It's on PC right now. And, you know, the developer for Bayonetta is actually third party. Bayonetta is not a Nintendo character. Solid Snake, absolutely not a Nintendo character. He's Konami.
Huh, I thought he was, but...
Friggin' Shulk from Xenoblade, not a Nintendo character, third party. Fire Emblem is a Nintendo title, but there haven't been near this many Fire Emblem characters until as of recent. Like in Smash Brothers Melee, the one Fire Emblem character that was available pretty early off was Marth. But now they have like a shit ton of different Fire Emblem characters available in Smash. And Fire Emblem's popular because it was one of the more popular in Nintendo console RPGs. Fire Emblem was like one of the OGs in regards to that. But Fire Emblem is also very niche. Like, there were people like me that played Smash Brothers that had never even heard of Fire Emblem until after I played Marth. And then, you know, I went into online forums and stuff when I was much older, and I learned about franchises and characters that I never got to experience when I was a kid. I never got to enjoy Metal Gear Solid. I never got to enjoy Devil May Cry. I never got to enjoy Fire Emblem, Pokemon. I never got to enjoy Pokemon.
How did you not get to enjoy Pokemon?
Didn't have too many Nintendo portable consoles because at the time, there weren't that many home console releases of Pokemon. There were very few, and they were marketed very poorly. Mm. So I didn't know they existed.
Ah. Alright, that makes sense.
Now, I knew Pokemon was a thing.
Right.
Because the Pokemon cartoon would always air on Cartoon Network. Mm-hmm. But I had never seen a Pokemon video game, was the biggest problem. So all I thought Pokemon was like a cartoon that aired every Saturday on Cartoon Network. And a trading card game. I had no idea for the longest time that there were Pokemon video games.
Oh, okay. Alright.
That's how poorly it was marketed.
No, well, I knew about the games, I just didn't have money for the games. So yeah, I was a pretty poor bitch myself, so...
That's actually the thing that's really interesting about current web culture now. That FOMO that we have when we learned there was so much... FOMO initially became a thing when the internet became a thing. Because people started to realize there's so much in their life that they had missed out on that they've been completely oblivious of. Now everybody has FOMO. We're latching on to every single known trend that exists to ensure we don't miss out on anything.
Right. To answer Typhoon Storm's question, because I didn't get a chance, I main Bayonetta, Princess Peach. I also main the Duck Hunt character. Okay, I used to main Pikachu a lot. And I'm learning how to home Palutena because I feel like now she's not as bad as she was, at least in like the other version of Smash. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
I know. I'm such a gamer grill. I play female characters.
I will say though, in regards to Smash Brothers, Dr. Mario over original Mario. He was just more fun to play.
I like how they put Mr. Game & Watch and older games in there, like to introduce new generations to older,
Yeah, see, that's always a good thing in my opinion. Mr. Game & Watch is a very interesting character in this as well, for the fact that he does not walk three-dimensional. He walks in, like, little pixelated jaunts like he did in the original Game & Watch.
I remember playing with Loveto. I don't know if you remember him. Loveto, I think is how you pronounce his name.
Yeah.
But we were supposed to, oh shit, I'm gonna, we were supposed to do this, thing, was called, Nintendo, it was called, I forget what it was called. It was some kind of, like, Nintendo family sitcom that we made, together. And it was gonna be like this sort of sitcom where we play Smash, and we just kind of, like, dubbed over it.
Yeah, now that Nintendo is actually becoming more open to open platforms, actually, I'm hoping they will allow Bayonetta 2 to be released to PC, or perhaps they'll put it on Xbox Live.
I hope that they put her on the Switch. That would be great. Oh, here's his
Well, it's pretty easy to port over her thing. In fact, I believe in Nintendo Direct you can download a bunch of digital copies of games that were on the Switch. Like, Hyrule Warriors, you can get that digitally through the Nintendo Direct store now. Also, is it me, or does Mimikyu, like, just... What is Mimikyu?
Mimikyu is basically a Pokemon. We don't know what he looks like, but, he's pretty much, in short, this guy that is jealous of Pikachu, and so he donned this whole Pikachu look persona to kind of, you know, feel as if he was loved or belonged. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just like, what does he look like under that cloth, I wonder?
People say that if you look under it, you actually die. Or you see, like, the gates of hell or something of equivalency. Typhoon the Storm says, I didn't have money for video games, but I love the card games for Pokemon. Yeah, I used to collect the cards. My boyfriend still has all the old ones.
Most of my childhood was actually renting video games, because initially, in regards to video games, it was too expensive to try and buy them. Once everything adjusted for inflation, however, it became much, much easier to buy your own video games. And, like, in regards to local stores, we didn't have that many stores that sold video games. There were actually a lot more rental stores. There was actually a local store back in the earliest days in the current town that I live in. It's completely run down, shut down, like it doesn't exist anymore. The business owner is gone. It's just not a thing anymore. It's a boarded up building of what once was. It was a DVD and video rental store. Well, DVDs had practically gone obsolete. Redbox has pretty much ensured that you don't need rental services anymore other than
Which
Redbox.
is sad, because, like, that was my favorite part about going to the video store.
Yeah, and it's the thing, Redbox allows you to, you know, rent videos on DVD or Blu-ray that, you know, were only freshly out in theaters like a few months ago or something. And Redbox also allows you to rent video games. So video game rental stores and stuff have pretty much been drawn obsolete by convenient Redboxes right out in front of grocery stores. It's like, oh, you want to enjoy a movie that weekend? Maybe you want to try a video game and not actually buy it? There's a Redbox right here in front of the Kroger's where you usually grocery shop. And, like, they're everywhere in Ohio. I've found so many Redboxes. And they're convenient, because the renting price for a Redbox is very cheap. And it's like, you rent it for a day, you enjoy it for a day, and then you just return it to the Redbox like a library deposit. You literally just return it to the damn thing like it's a library book. Wow, Ryu getting owned by a plant. Ken will never let you live that down. Yeah, it's PD Piranha. I know it's called Piranha Plant, but Like, that's interesting, see. Because in no other Smash game was the Piranha Plant a thing. So,
I think they did that to, like, piss people off that really wanted, like, fucking Waluigi.
Yeah, it was just like they were legitimately going through every other roster before they ever legitimately added Waluigi. Like, they did fucking Daisy before Waluigi.
Yeah.
Who even remembers Daisy?
Hi! It's like, hi, I'm Daisy! Hi, I'm Daisy! I know who she is. Hi, Mom.
I think...
Could you not call me Mom, guys? I don't like that, to be honest. I don't know why people call me Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Why do people call me Mom? Like, I don't get it.
It's okay, Mom. I'll stop calling you Mom.
I hate you. Call Sharpwing Daddy, then. If that's the case.
Yes, call me Daddy.
Call him
me Daddy.
Spicy Daddy.
Spicy Daddy.
Spicy Daddy.
Spicy Daddy.
I like how, the plant smiles at you when he wins.
I like how he tries to friggin' eat you in his victory screen. He's like,
I know.
ow. Yeah. See, that's funny, though. They fucking added the Piranha Plant to this shit before they'd even consider Waluigi.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a sick burn on the community. I think eventually they might add Waluigi when they run out of options. But they're doing it to make a point that petitioning Nintendo for Waluigi is not going to get people what they want.
I'm gonna beat up some kids. The villager's a kid, yeah, technically.
Because I've actually noticed that before, and there are companies that are like, oh, if this reaches so many signatures, we're going to petition ourselves to allow this thing. And then, literally, all that happens is the company that you're petitioning signs the petition, which does absolutely nothing. A petition only works as a vocal statement if the company gives a shit what you were trying to say in the first place. And we've kind of, I don't know. In regards to internet culture, we've served people like this false promise that just being outraged at shit is going to get them what they want. Or establishing petitions where a whole bunch of opinions just echo one another into one big long series of papers is somehow going to convince a company to go in a certain direction.
Oh no, that's Dougie! No, I can't see, I hate it! I love this one, but I hate it!
If they do it, it's because they want to. But in regards to consumer wants, I do think it's really friggin' a pain in the ass when companies, like, establish this line of condescent towards their own consumers. And I've seen that quite often with today's internet culture as well. Like, you can't go a few months without a developer trying to make this game that's quote-unquote progressive in some way or another. But, like, it reaches for this false moniker of inclusivity by adding a minority into your game and then creating a half-assed title and poor marketing, and you think that somehow that's going to sell your product. I will say I'm offended by that, and not in the sense that leads to, you know, mass outrage, because if people actually look up the definition of offended, it just means you're minorly annoyed at something. Offended is not some end-all be-all term. Literally anything in life could offend you. Smells could offend you. So I also feel like the internet's created like this false god in individual offense. In all actuality, it doesn't matter whether you are offended or not.
Did the lady just say, please don't kill yourself or hurt yourself? I can't understand.
I'm pretty sure she said, please don't hurt yourself.
Please don't kill yourself. Hi, I'm the... Let's stretch our legs. I am the Wii Fit trainer, and let's not kill yourself. Okay.
She fucking yoga stretches and then fires a sun at you.
She, like, there's a move that I forget how you activate it, but there's this move where she can literally shove her coochie in your face. I am not kidding you. And it paralyzes you. It's great. I'm gonna see if I can do it. I'm gonna play.
She crushes your head with her thighs.
No, she's not. No, she literally shoves her fucking pussy in your face. Like, I'm not kidding you. It's crazy. Oh, shit.
I think it's amazing how they've added the Wii Fit trainer to Smash.
I like her, though.
Just the level of creativity from Nintendo, though.
Let me yoga your way into hell.
They added the fucking piranha plant to Smash before Waluigi. That's hilarious. It's like, oh, you want Waluigi? Here you go. By popular demand that nobody asked for, here's the piranha plant. They even added, like, fucking characters from Splatoon. God damn. And the thing that's awesome about Nintendo is they're still creating new IPs. What other company is creating a new console IP? I mean, Splatoon is new. It was only introduced a few years ago. That is a brand new IP introduced by Nintendo. Oh shit, somebody took a train and then rammed their train into that train. Please don't break your neck.
Let's break our necks.
She's got like that pleasant robot voice when she speaks.
Yeah, it's like, I gotta pause it to say it. Let's break our legs. Okay, I will kill you now. Let's go have some fun. Just like confessions from the Wii Fit trainer. I'm really a sadistic person, but I always wanted to be Martha Stewart's or something. I don't know. Something stupid.
It's like, it's the thing that's disappointing though. Most people think YouTube is against them because of this level of demonetizations that is going on because of the advertisers. And it's like, I don't think the advertisers were clear and concise on what they don't want their ads on either. They'll put their ads on stuff like Game of Thrones and stuff that has like titty, or Walking Dead that has like insane gore. So like, for some reason, I feel like advertisers don't give a shit about fictional violence or tasteful nudity. And yet, people are getting demonetized and punished by community standards for that because of the off chance that there are children on YouTube. And they encourage you to use the age-restricted mode if you're going to say or do adult things. But as of right now, age-restricted was primarily associated with, like, pornography or educational nudity or something on YouTube. So most people are very abrasive about using the adult content mode.
Oh yeah, like, I mean, I don't make any money off of YouTube, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah. Like, any money you would make would purely be another person's donation or somebody paying for your art commissions, for example.
I wish I don't have to do art anymore, but I would... I honestly...
Well then, yeah, I guess you find different ways to make money then?
Like, I'm thinking about, like, maybe doing, like, voice commissions, but then again, I only would do safe work commissions because... I'm just saying, a lot of the people that watch me are underage people, and I don't want them commissioning me saying, I want Toru to say not safe for work crap, and it's like, I don't want your parents to come after me!
Well, it's like, if they lie about their age, you are not liable for that. And there is no way you can know if somebody lies about their age.
Still.
But that's no reason for, like, artists and creators to deprive themselves of capital. This was never a responsibility of the public. Ever. I don't want anybody to think that's the case because it's an outright lie. It was never the responsibility of the public to watch other people's kids. Ever. So it's very wrong what these parents are doing, actually. Someone else's child is not my responsibility, and you couldn't handle the responsibility of having that kid, then why the fuck did you have the kid? I didn't choose to put that penis in that vagina. I didn't choose to have that guy come inside of me and make a kid. It's not my responsibility. My only responsibility is to mind my P's and Q's on a child-friendly platform. This has never been that. And YouTube trying to make it into that is so fucking tone-deaf as to what their audience actually is. It's not PBS Kids. But having a sect of YouTube Kids is fine. Personally, I think YouTube should work more like Reddit. I think individual channels should be established as forums with their own rules, and every forum is only required to follow the law. I think that bridges of communication should be established between the creators and the advertisers, because those are the people clearly giving the creators the money. And YouTube could justify taking their cut by providing the service that allows us to communicate with the advertisers. We can already do that with sponsors. Why won't YouTube let us do that?
I would like to get sponsored, actually. I think that'd be cool. Like, my goal with this channel is just to have some fun and be real about it. And, you know, not to be a fake-ass bitch. Like, I don't want to be, like, a fake hoe. Come on down, Falco. I got a lovely chicken burner for you.
It's like if a creator approached an advertiser and said, oh, I say shit periodically, you know, here or there, but I'm not heavily profanic to somebody who describes the context of, oh, well, I actually make fun of profanity in my comedy. More inspired by Robin Williams, actually, or something like that.
Oh, man, that man rest in peace.
If you discussed it in that kind of a professional manner, I feel like the attitude of the advertiser would shift dramatically when they learn that, oh, you're actually trying to appeal to an adult audience.
Gambo's here. Gonzo's here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just noticed he was in the chat.
And I'm getting to the point, it's like, alright, the fight about the profanity bleep, for example, is really petty, but if I swear on stream, I can't censor that. Streams are kind of like real-time, so my only hope is that eventually, if advertisers do advertise on YouTube streams again, they could be a bit more forgiving about profanity, because people, like, shit just slips out.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's live or on air, you're going to say things that you regret. And streamers have done that all the time. Darkside to Phil accidentally masturbated, like,
oh my god, he's so
stream.
weird.
Twice after his stream, because he didn't know the software wasn't off. He had no idea he was masturbating in front of his audience, and, like, that's fucking gross. But if you're applying to context, he had no idea he wasn't alone. And I think we should be a bit more forgiving, because everybody's got a right to privacy. And if you accidentally violate your own privacy, then that should be a little more forgiven, in my opinion. I'm not saying I like Darkside to Phil, but if we start making rules that punish him willy-nilly, that justifies rules that do that to us, too. These rules or these standards don't exist in a bubble. When we enact them, the people we dislike aren't the only people that have to follow those rules, and I wish we maturely understood that. It's like, if you don't want to have to fucking do it, whether you like or dislike said person, do not justify it if you disagree with it. That's the thing that annoys me, is people keep doing that just because they don't like X subject of X conversation. They're very immature about it. And, like, the mindset that these people are establishing is the mindset of a child. I'm not gonna lie. Thinking you can have your cake and eat it too when you're establishing subjective rules that are going to say, oh, you can't say this, you can't say that, you can't do this, you can't do that. Yeah, when they pass rules on what, you know, YouTube political commentators can do, it's not just going to be YouTube political commentators affected. Casey Neistat got affected by people not being allowed to talk about controversial subjects on YouTube. But the context of what Casey Neistat did was he was talking about the Vegas shooting, right? He didn't deny the Vegas shooting happened. He was talking about how horrible the Vegas shooting was, how horrible of an incident that was. Talking ad nauseum about ways in which gun regulations and stuff have to be addressed. He was having the conversation about gun control. And then he said that any money, like, he did monetize the video, but then he specifically said, any money that video makes, he will be donating to organizations trying to help the Vegas shooters. Or trying to help the victims of the Vegas shooting. Or the families. Or anything like that. YouTube demonetized him. And their reasoning was, well, we understand your intentions, but we can't allow any controversial subjects to be talked about. Alright, fair at first. But then you find out there are special exceptions to that rule for people like Jimmy Kimmel, who talked ad nauseum about the Vegas shooting, and spoke about it from an extremely partisan angle, talking about how people who, didn't want gun regulation after this were just really bad people and shit like that. Well, Kimmel can say whatever he wants. You wanted me to change the subject or something?
No, I just wanted to clarify with Gonzo, because he said, but TWI got popular in major corporations. Then again, you have a choice of turning it down. So no, what's TWG? Gonzo, what's TWG? I don't know.
That wacky game. I don't know. There's actually quite a few channels that have the abbreviation TWG.
Is this a sponsorship, partnership? What the fuck is this?
I think it's a channel. Find out who TWG is. The War Gamer.
Apparently Ricky wants to join, if that's okay.
Sure. I'll just finish up my conversation about this, though. It's not the fact that YouTube won't allow controversial content. It's that they are, in fact, enforcing those rules inconsistently. And if they wanted to stop political commentary altogether, that's fine. Because they've perfectly said that talking about these...
There we go.
...context is allowed. But I'm questioning whether that's actually the case, if they'll allow Kimmel to say whatever the hell he wants, but since they're nice to him.
Hello.
Hello, no.
Yeah.
You sound far away.
I'm over here!
Over here!
Oh, Gonzo wants to explain. Let me throw in Gonzo. It's gotta be a...
Explain what? There's nothing to explain.
What is TWG?
No. He wants to explain TWG. We don't know what it is.
Oh, okay, good. That's whatever. I don't even care.
Hello, welcome to the shit test scram of Smash.
Boy, you're very late on what I was talking about, Kitty.
Well, sorry, Sharpwing was talking and I didn't want to interrupt
delay.
him.
Also, stream delay.
Wait, we're streaming?
Yeah,
Stream delay, and I'm yapping.
We're testing.
I'm glad you said that before I said some, like, confidential
control
shit.
you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you knew. I thought you were like, oh, she's streaming. I want to get on this shit. And I'm
You said testing shit, but I didn't know what that meant.
Oh, sorry.
She was. Sorry about that. She was stream testing. I'm helping her out here because I'm the tech.
We're really letting it grind wall.
Not Twitch, Switch.
She was having problems the other day where she was streaming directly through the Elgato software and the stream was cutting off periodically. Not once has it cut off with her helping me transfer the capture card through her other streaming softwares. And it actually looks really good. I mean, you're watching the Smash Bros. Thing, Gonzo. You can.
I'm looking at it.
I'm a professional gamer,
guys. Yeah, it looks
guys.
pretty good, don't it?
Yeah.
Like, Rustic beefed up her computer pretty good. So that's
but anyways,
he got a nice lovin'-dovin'.
Okay, the whole thing about
Oh, this shit's like 1080p. This is good.
Yeah.
What I was talking about, because Kitty and you guys ended up not checking the messages,
I just got home,
was that you're talking about how advertisers were comfortable with The Walking Dead, which I accidentally used the wrong letter for the acronym, and Game of Thrones. It's because they're popular and they're pretty much corporate things. They're made by a corporation.
And see, that's sickening, because that means they're establishing standards of fairness based off of favoritism, which by its own definition is not fair. So then, when we're saying that advertisers are being biased, and they're saying, no, you're wrong, no, we're actually not.
It's all about who has the most money.
And who's the biggest, either a YouTuber or a big major studio.
Oh yeah, who's gonna make us the most money? Like Jacksepticeye. Oh, this is a good example. Like I saw this on Twitter. I guess game theory, has been trying to get a deal with Diet Coke because he loves Diet Coke. And meanwhile, Jacksepticeye and Coke are like, yeah, let's be buddies. And he's like, wait, seriously? After 4 years of you saying no, you let him do it? I see how it is. It's because he's more popular. That's all it is.
And you know what? That kind of fucking sucks, because that's pretty much allowing that same fucking Hollywood ideology that a lot of these people online are trying to escape from. And now we learn, after all this time, it's the fault of major studios, advertisers, sponsors, all these freaking people that enable this oversaturated garbage.
We just gave them a new frontier.
Yeah, we just gave them a new frontier. They came in
tactic on a different platform.
We started this, and these motherfuckers are actually trying to steal it from us in some way. This is exactly what they're trying to do.
How can we make money off of this?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they weren't invited. They just came on here and tried to hostilely take over, and they're failing at it right now.
Yeah.
I'd argue they're trying to, like, secretly take over. Like, Maker Studios, they're doing some shit. It's like, all right.
Yeah, but yeah, that's going to backfire, though, because MCNs are on their way out. So Maker doesn't have much power left. The only thing that would be keeping it afloat is Disney funding.
Yeah.
And Disney would stop funding it when they start to realize how unprofitable MCNs are.
I don't think you know Disney pretty well, because they'll fund anything if they have the money to.
Yeah, but if MCNs turn out not to be a profitable venture, any company's going to cut that shit loose. That's how they roll. If it's not a profitable venture, they just cut it loose. They don't care.
All right, and now concerning about Kitty. Kitty was worried about getting kids trying to come to her for voice commissions and saying that she, hey, I'm gonna pay you money to make fucking Toru say something totally not safe for work. At that point, you have the right to refuse, Kitty.
Yeah.
If they look underage, if you for some odd reason you're getting underage vibes, you can refuse. If they try to send you money, refund them, turn them down, tell them
it's like an art commission. If you don't feel comfortable drawing it, you don't draw it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's actually the thing.
You have the right to refuse it.
Yep.
That's actually the thing about fair and open enterprise.
Hello.
It is a two-way contract. If both parties do not agree, there is no deal.
Yeah, and Kitty will not violate any sort. They may make a person angry, but that's about it. They'll get fucking over it. They'll go with someone else.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna make someone angry?
They'll get over it.
You're gonna make me angry if you don't keep making me art, bitch.
You probably will piss somebody off if you do refuse something on the basis of you're not comfortable doing it.
All right,
they'll get over it.
Yeah, here's the standard of pissing people off, though. You're going to do that no matter what.
Oh, I already know I do that. Like, especially with people that
you're
are
going to do that by just having an opinion,
existing,
not being a machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
every opinion's wrong.
Which is why I think this current cultural standard of people's subjective offense is disgusting. Because you're trying to definitively tell the entire world one right way of doing things, when we've been pushing for years, one shoe size does not fit all. That will always be the case.
Yeah, I'm learning it the hard way because most hats are one size fits all, but they don't fit my ass.
No, it's bullshit. It is a bullshit standard. The reason it is being done is just because people feel they're, I don't know, entitled to some kind of right to not be offended. But they could be offended by the pettiest thing, and they choose to be offended by that. Why is it our responsibility what choices other people make?
Shy Guy's talking about, there's a whole joke about Jacksepticeye kept doing in some of his videos about Diet Coke. That's probably how they took notice of Jack.
No, they actually are like thinking about giving him a brand deal because of those jokes. Like, that's the thing. Whereas this other guy, he religiously actually likes Coke, and it's kind of like ironic.
It's like
he made a joke about it, and this dude actually enjoys it.
Forget about faithfulness. It's fucking who's got the most viewers who will probably
more marketable.
Probably get more. Yeah.
And it's the thing about advertisers. We either have to find advertisers that will do what other advertisers won't, which it is very clear that YouTube is not willing to go for that high risk mark. So then we have to find a way to do it.
I can tell this is going to be one of those streams where only the adults listen and the kids leave.
Yeah, well, it's a
no
testing
offense.
stream. Well, that's what I
probably.
said. Well, that's the thing I said. I said it many times. Like, I have nothing but little kids watching me. And it's not that it's a bad thing. It's just that they don't want to, like, chat or have sophisticated conversation.
No, they just want to go, lol, memes.
Or Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid.
I'm also having this conversation because there have been people in the past in the chat that have asked about YouTubing and being a content creator.
Yeah, and that's fine.
I think the reason the advertiser controversies are important to talk about is because, let's say, one of these audience members does pursue being a content creator. So,
oh yeah, that's a genuine question, you know.
First off, they have to know that's not
very weird. It can be very weird being a content creator. I can definitely tell you that.
It's not fun. It's hell.
That is not going to be handed to them, and it's actually not going to be very fair because of how I've pointed out.
Well, here's the thing about being content creator. If you are very persistent at it and you keep at it and you put out a video at least once a week, and you at least know that you put the best in quality that you can. I have projects with other people, like me and Ricky. We're working on a project. That's probably not going to come out until maybe the summer or something like that, but we want to give you the best quality out there.
We keep going back and doing re-edits and shit.
Yeah, we want to give the best you can, and I sort of use like the stories or the Dragon Maid stuff, like not to sound like that person, as a nice holdover, and it's a nice, like, for people that are just here for the Dragon Maid stuff, and that's fine. I don't care. I just want to still create. That's what it really comes down to.
Well, like you said about production value and shit, these people that, like, no offense, these people that sit down for about 2 hours and record their Let's Play, that's not some quality content. There's actually some good people out there that spend, like, months editing their shit. These Let's Players, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, any channel, Game Grumps even, like, no offense to them, but they literally just sit down, they record a session of them playing games, and then someone else edits their videos. Because they're already at the top, you know, why should they care? So these videos you're seeing were not made that day. They didn't just record that and have fun and all that shit. Like, this is... It's shows now. Everything's a show. Like, everything is... like Sharp was saying, these companies are taking over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
And that being said, we can't subjectively know whether the bigger YouTubers are actually having fun or not.
Yeah,
I think PewDiePie is, because he's been raked through the
100%.
coals by this corporate diatribe. He doesn't care anymore. And I think he initially started with that attitude when he first made his video about forced positivity, and it wasn't received well. Like, that was around the time when the press started. That was around the time when the press first started going after him and calling him a Nazi. Which, in that regard, PewDiePie has also single-handedly pointed out the hypocrisy of our own society right now. And just how much of a hellscape it is because of people's subjective offense.
Oh, God. There we go.
Like, it's not fun, and really what's going on should not be tolerated, because it's ensuring a lot of people lead a miserable life if they're just trying to pursue their ambitions. It's ridiculous.
There we go.
Like, some of these people, all they're trying to do is have fun. They say, you know, they say a slur like the N-word or something like that. They say it in the context of the fact that they're in company with other black people, and those black people are perfectly fine with them using it. Doesn't matter, because some random black guy in Chicago had a problem with it. Never mind the 4 others that didn't. So, like, how do you determine offense? How do you determine what is judged by society to be morally wrong when there are members, citizens of society, that tell you, no, you're not wrong, keep doing that? Who's right, then? That's what I've been wondering.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Might be...
She's like deep throat her mic, like that shit's quiet.
I'm sorry, I don't...
What?
I'm just turning it up. Is that better? Is that better?
Tap on it. Nah, it's kind of shit. I'm not even trolling, like, it's hard to hear you.
How about now?
Just go close.
I'm already close!
I'm thinking see if the volume on your microphone is turned up.
Was
okay,
the
hold
volume
on.
tampered?
I think chat died.
Whatever. Chat can do whatever the fuck they want. Let's see. I'm just trying to reply to my boyfriend because he's like, oh, we're gonna get you a new battery for your phone, but it's like, I'd rather just get another phone because it's...
Just get a new phone.
That's what I want to do.
Well,
Yeah.
Whoa, what fucking phone is it? An Apple?
iPhone.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need a new fucking phone. They will never let you get a fucking replacement. Just get a Android
That's
phone.
what I want to do.
She wants a Samsung, I think.
I wanted just like a simple Samsung because it's going to be easier for me. Is this
Well,
better?
then again, Samsungs will be expensive.
Sounds about the same.
Cue the ear rape, says Typhoon.
I mean,
Honestly, yeah.
I couldn't even afford fucking.
I told
Samsung.
my boyfriend I want a flip phone. I mean, if that we were gonna go down cheap
No,
route
you're not
now.
getting a
No.
flip phone.
Why?
Don't get a flip phone.
That's doo-doo.
Well,
Well-
I'm trying to save money, so I'm just gonna get like a flip phone. It doesn't really matter. He's like, I can
You will-
order
you
you a
will
new
be
battery,
limited
and I'm
to
just like,
texting
I'd
and
rather
phone
just
and
get a
stuff
new
like that.
phone altogether. I have the
grab-
money.
You'll be very limited to what you do with a flip.
It doesn't matter. Whatever I do, it's not like I have a Twitter. It's not like I do. Yeah, sure, I have a
You won't
lot
be
of
able-
social media crap, but it's like it's not like I'm a fucking celebrity where I need to
No,
be
no,
on
no, but-
24/7. You know?
No, but you will be at least needing some sort of help. So, just a smartphone. I mean,
In
if
this
you
day and
can't
age,
get a
it's like
smartphone,
required, honestly.
go lower. I mean, shit. Unfortunately, like fucking for fucking Steam, they gotta have you have a smartphone with a fucking app that can run applications because well, there's a
Shads
whole
is
other
here.
different
Hey,
shit.
Shads.
It's a whole different fucking ball game, but
Oh shit, it's the inverted shadow.
I'm
He's
Blaze.
He's engraced us with his president.
no. I want to do fanfic readings, but I'm debating about it, making it Saturday Night Losers or my own thing. Actually, I'm thinking about doing it on my own.
Yeah,
On my
like
own
you
channel.
want the determining factor would be whether you want your own schedule on it or you want it to be on Saturday Night Loser schedule. That would be the big determining factor.
I have a little bit more freedom on my own, so maybe it'd be best for me.
That being said, getting off the subject of advertiser bullshit, there are still plenty of ways for people to make their own money, and if you market it correctly, you could still make plenty of money without being YouTube's biggest icon. So, you know, that's an interesting way to break from that status quo. But the catch is that you have to dedicate a lot of time to it, and you have to be really good at promoting yourself. And you have to find ways around the algorithm. Say, you're never going to know if it attempts to knock you down in the search results. You're just guessing. So, the solution there would actually be to promote yourself on as many platforms as possible to get as many eyes watching. Now, the problem is, some of those other platforms are also suffering from that same result of, censorship. That they, too, will shut you down if you use certain terms because, well, no, people won't contribute in the conversation if they hear things they don't like.
Unless they're actively going for those.
Yeah, like you can't determine whether people will contribute in that conversation by the fact that one guy left the room. Like I literally view that as, you're at a cookout, right? And everybody's come inside the house for beer. Well, one guy's like, you know what, this party blows, I'm leaving. But then there's like 20 other dudes there is like, what the fuck? And then you just go, all right, guys, party's over. One guy didn't like it. Like, fucking shit, isn't that the whole line of preference? Like, the whole line of preference is you can leave if you don't like it, everyone else can stay. We're not making you stay. That's just the way I look at it.
Duck Hunt. Algorithmium, says Hellhound. What are you doing here, Shadow? Like, I'm surprised that you're here because I thought he wouldn't.
You're shocked he watches you?
Well, like, I never saw him in my streams before, you know?
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a friend of mine, don't get me wrong. I'm just like, oh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he has been busy on and off.
Oh, no, that's why I'm saying, because, like, he's busy, so it's like...
I get you.
It's not like,
The way
the famous inverted shadow is here gracing. You know, it's not like that. It's not. That's not what I'm saying. It's like.
So to what? I do want to answer what Shy Guy said. In regards to animators being gone on YouTube, not completely. While the previous YouTube Rewind was cringy, there were a select few animators that were chosen to be in that Rewind.
No offense, but I'd like to put like a couple, maybe like 5 air quotes around the word animators.
Oh God!
Oh.
I don't consider that animation. That's more like storyboard animation. Like you know the rough draft
Oh, you mean like with very limited movement and
where you
not
have like 4 or 5 frames per couple seconds. It's kind of like a
Well,
sprite sheet
yeah.
at that point. I mean, no offense, but it's just like that's what they mean by animation is gone on YouTube. It's just stuff like that where it's like, hello, these are my same 4 poses I use in my YouTube commentary video.
Wait,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
That's all it is
That
now,
looks
and it's
like
nothing
fucking
like
Porky
hand-drawn
Pig.
shit.
That looks like Porky
Well,
Pig.
What
I've
the
seen-
where?
Guys, look
I've
at my
actually-
screen. Look at my screen really quick. I'm fighting Sonic and I'm in one of like the zero.
Animatic.
Alright, it's
That's the
taking a while.
And this, I just paused it so you're gonna see it, and I'm moving the camera. This guy looks like fucking Porky Pig. Like, tell me the little pig I'm zooming on.
Hold on, it's a big lag.
He
It's
looks
slightly,
like
hang
Porky
on.
Pig.
I
to me.
mean, it will be.
Oh, that is Porky Pig.
Like, tell me I'm not.
Oh, God!
It's fucking Porky Pig.
That's all, folks.
Somebody's gonna
really-
get sued.
Oh,
It really is,
Nintendo.
yes.
Oh
Yes.
shit, man.
Like,
You look like you
see,
saw some shit.
I actually see what you're getting at with the storyboard shit, though, Ricky. Like the people that make those commentary videos.
The people
And-
themselves are really entertaining, but I just feel like
Yeah.
something more
Yeah,
could
like-
be done.
And like all it actually is like the same few poses of one
Yeah,
sprite doing
I'd
that.
like to
That's
see
not
someone take
Yeah.
it to the next level.
I agree. That's not animation. I think
It is,
Mo-
but it's very. It's
like-
not the kind people are talking about. You know,
it's not the kind people are talking about. Like
people are
full-blown
talking about like
cartoons and
your
shit.
favorite Martian type shit, where there's a lot of movement. I mean, granted,
Yeah,
that
or-
was
or-
shitty too,
or-
but
or Pika Petey.
Pika Petey, dude, he's real good.
He's a
Love
big
Pika
example.
Petey.
He's still around, Pika Petey.
Right?
He's doing VR shit now, I think.
Yeah, I ended
Well,
up
it's
fucking
like-
encountering him by fucking chance.
Nice.
It seems like you have to diversify your content, is what it is. And
I want to start cosplay streams, but it's like I don't want to be seen as an e-thought. But then again,
It
You're not
seems like
e-thought unless you like do the shit
it
they
seems
do.
like it seems like animators, if they want a chance, have to work with other YouTubers that can establish other audiences, thus helping
Mhm.
create a niche for that animator to have. And the big way I've seen animators try to do this is when they've made animated moments for bigger YouTubers, and those bigger YouTubers have showcased it and linked people to that animator's channel. That's one good way of doing it. Like, Game Grumps animated, that's still a thing.
Yeah, but they don't animate it anymore. I think they. Well, what I do like about that is they have actual animators like do their own thing and they premiere it on their channel.
Yeah, and I also don't mind storyboard animation if there's enough creativity to it.
Oh, me neither. But like, I'm saying a lot of these
Yeah.
YouTubers use the same shits.
Oh,
like
Hiyoko
it's not
Boy.
new every time.
In fact, I think storyboard animation is a great way to save time if you're making like an animated moment for a YouTuber.
Oh, that's
And
100%. Yeah.
I've noticed a lot of those animated moments for YouTubers are storyboard.
I guess,
lot.
like I said, my point is it's not bad, but people are craving the other animation shit that used to be on YouTube.
It's like, if anything, the storyboard should be a way of showcasing what you're capable of at low base. So
Yeah.
then people have higher expectations for your animations when you do them full on.
People want
And
animation, they just need to go to Newgrounds, honestly.
yeah. Well, Newgrounds is slowly becoming a thing again because of Tumblr, but that's because of porn. But if the influx of porn going to Newgrounds could lead to a resurgence in it, then animators kind of could rely on Newgrounds.
Let's watch how much we talk about porn on Kitty's channel.
I don't really
I'm just
care.
gonna say that now.
Well,
I don't
Okay.
really care.
actually bring the kids back. Oh, they're talking about porn. Oh, let's go watch.
Oh yeah, let's go help these people be pedophiles.
No,
That's
it's
another
just no.
That's
It's,
another thing I want to get onto. These kids are fucking perverts.
No, it's just
Every kid is though.
Yeah,
I mean, we were guilty of
fucking
it in
shit,
our
man.
youth. We tried to
Yeah,
like.
we were.
The Battle
We
of the
were.
Furries. Yes, I fought the whole
And
like
now-
Fox McCloud gang.
But now that I'm an adult, I acknowledge how much I was trying to get other adults into trouble. It's like, wow, I was an asshole.
He's
So
a
then
big
I'm, like,
boy.
thinking, wow, these kids are assholes.
I think like every 16-year-old lies and says they're 18 on everything.
Yeah, because I
course.
think deep down
people
when
should
we're
listen.
that sexually awkward and exploring our shit, and then society tells us, "Oh, you can't see any of this." So what are we now? We're confused as fuck. We got a whole generation of bad parents who didn't teach their kids about sex. Most of us figured out about it through other
Word of
means.
mouth. Yeah.
Oh yeah, more than just the mouth, man.
Oh god.
I mean, I found out through a kid at school. He was just talking about it. I was like, yeah, of course I know that. And I was like, oh my god, I didn't know that. Like in my head, I was like, I didn't know any of this shit.
But, like, in a way, also, it's kind of fucked that kids have to resort to these tactics in order to explore that side of themselves that is developing at that age. And it's like, they can't turn that off. That is going to be a part of them when they're an adult, and the thing about adolescence is you're making the transition into adulthood.
It's that awkward little phase.
Yeah,
You get
but it's
fucking pimples.
so goddamn awkward because parents think they can't help you or they can't be there. Whereas the irony of adolescence is that's the point where you learn to start relying on the people around you more. But if everybody's a socially awkward fuck, how much can you really rely on your peers for guidance? Just think of how flawed that stage in life is.
What was that, Kitty?
No, I died. Hold on.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm like
Thought you were trying to
playing
get a
the
word
game.
But I'm just saying, like, for example, the war on drugs, right? When society was doing all these ads talking about, like, if your peer tells you to do drugs, they're wrong. But then that was the same generation of adults who had fucking nothing to do with their teenage kids. Which were, like, our parents and our grandparents. And they would go on to try and be more involved in our lives, and that is probably because the adults of that previous generation neglected them. I just thought about that.
Have you been watching my riffing of Reefer Madness to get this?
No, just my opinion. It's been my opinion for a long time.
No.
Is like people, society preaching about right and wrong, they have nothing to do with their kids. So then their kids are going to lie about their age and learn about their sexuality through these weird, awkward things that adults are doing. But if that's the way they have to learn about it, then that's just what they're going to do.
I like how some people go to McDonald's and they try to pay the people there extra money. Like, hey, I give you like $20. Can I drop off my kid and you just watch him? It's like, no.
No, I got a job
That
to
fucking
do.
happened out in the Indianapolis metro area. Some fucking mother dropped her kid off. Nobody said anything. She just dropped the kid off and went to the mall.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And like,
At a McDonald's.
Let's go to the
what
mall.
I've learned though is that the people that think this way were born in a society that had very little parental intervention, and because of that, it was a society with very few standards and morals. So when they grew up, that's how they have this ginormous, oh, you can't tell me what to do kind of attitude. But like the thing that's different about it in the sense of rebellious spirit and things like that, people never matured past that phase.
I don't think
We're
I'm
like in
mature.
that we're like
Kidding
in
me?
that constant phase where we demand things from people, but at the same time we act like people can't tell us what to do in return, or give us advice, or tell us we're fucking shitty parents if we are.
Plays my fucking parents.
Yeah. I actually can't stand those parents. They're just like, oh, you can't tell me how to parent my kid, and then it's like, bitch, you don't even parent your kid at all.
I'm suing you.
So yeah, so what are you talking about? You're calling me a horrible person for not babysitting your kid, and it's not my job. Like, I'm sorry, when did the internet become daycare for children?
The moment they were like, "Up, time to me to drink my clinker brick wine."
And I mean, this ain't new neither. There was a whole generation before this one that had the TV raise their kids. So I'm wondering if that has any correlation.
I was definitely one of those kids, man.
So I'm wondering if the current bullshit has any correlation with that bullshit. There's the fact that they were a product of a generation that sat them in front of a TV and had it raise them. So these people are the product of a generation that make the internet raise their kids.
I think,
which is the worst decision.
Oh yeah, I think.
Yeah, you don't want Fortune to raise your kid. I think he might become a Nazi.
I think at least like
my son went on Reddit.
I think the '90s kids were
now he's
kind
talking
of like
about neck beards.
I think the '90s kids were a half breed between the internet and the TV, because some had TV, some didn't have a computer, and vice versa. But some had both, like me.
Well, my dad's like Gen X, right? He told me about Gen X and what it was like. A lot of Gen Xers grew up with parents that were always too busy to spend time with them or raise them. So Gen X didn't really have a cohesive family unit. But the grandparents were at this transitional point where they were trying to enforce the nuclear family, but the Gen Xer parents were always too damn busy. So they couldn't do that. But then society got outraged when alternative rock and roll and stuff started becoming a thing, which is what a lot of various Gen Xers did with their time, because they had no one else in their lives to turn to. The biggest thing that started many different versions of alternative rock and roll was like,
I got a phone call. Give me a minute.
Was like social and cultural issues that these musicians wanted to sing about. So they made like songs about that shit, and that's how you have like songs like "Going to the Glory Hole" and shit like that. It was clearly it was clearly just something that the musician did for fun. But you gotta think, society at that point was like, "Ah, this is inappropriate. It shouldn't exist."
I'd argue YouTube is now raising our children. Those weird YouTube children videos, the crocodiles and shit. You know the ones.
Yeah. Johnny, yes.
That's even scarier, because that's like half that content feels like it was made by a robot.
Yeah, some of it was. There's a theory going around that some of the stuff in YouTube Kids was made by an algorithm.
It feels like it. It's like the same 4 models, they just reuse animations and shit. Weird.
Yeah, so literally
I'd rather have these fucking Jade animations and shit than fucking Johnny.
Johnny, yes, Papa. Eating chocolate? No, Papa.
No, Papa.
Sugar, honey. It's sugar.
No, Papa.
Why would you know?
I brought it up.
Many times.
Jaws is a huge fan.
He's watched it so many times.
In numerous cringe compilations. We ended up. One was pretty much like, Johnny, yes, Papa. And it had a Spanish accent in it.
But like, we've got to stop this shit, or we're going to wind up creating a societal culture where we legitimately think other people are responsible for raising our kids.
Like
we're supposed to make the decision to poop them out of our vagina, but then make other people raise them. That's fucking sickening. Some stranger's kid is not my responsibility.
Stop
period.
it. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, pooping them out of vaginas. Fucking immature.
I know they're
I know it's immature, but you want me to be respectful of neglectful assholes?
I know, but I'm laughing. I'm just chuckling at this shit.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's another thing. Expectations of respect for people who have done very, very shitty things.
Keep it
that's
short,
ridiculous.
Keep it short, man.
Yeah, that is short. That's ridiculous. That's just what I'm going to end at, and it should be obvious as to why.
All right.
Johnny, yes, Papa. Eating sugar? No, Papa. Telling lies? No, Papa. Open your mouth.
Bwahaha.
Oh yeah, weren't there like alternate versions of that where people like dubbed over it?
I don't know, but I do remember.
There was one where the kid opens his mouth and becomes Hank Hill. Whoa!
I never saw that shit.
I only remember the one done with Spanish accents and the one that just outright copied Peter Griffin.
Johnny! You know, to be fair though, that stupid ass thing does sound like it'd be a thing on Family Guy.
Oh,
I want more orange vanilla Coke because I like tried one of these. You know the sample cans. They're like really thin but tall. It's like the same thing that the Mountain Dew Kickstarts come in, right?
Yeah, the little skinny cans.
Yeah. Well, they had these for orange vanilla Coke at the grocery store when Mom went, and she got like 3 of them so we could try them. I drank mine, and Dad just mentioned there are like 6-packs at the local gas station for $3 a piece.
Hell no, I've returned.
For these, and I'm just like, orange vanilla Coke's fucking delicious. I recommend you all try it.
I've been seeing people drinking that a lot lately.
It's delicious. From my personal opinion. From my personal opinion, it's delicious. Yeah, every morning I go to work, I hear that orange vanilla Coke fucking
thing
they're playing
in
my radio. In my radio, it's 6 in the fucking morning. I'm going to work, right? I hear that shit on the radio station.
Fuck it, I'm gonna see it.
And then it's like I'm hearing it over. I'm hearing it over and over again. And these companies are smart because they developed a FOMO in me. So then it's like I have to try orange vanilla Coke. So I do, and I love it. And I love it.
Well, fuck, I got nothing, because even a 10-mile radius from my zip code, we're sorry, we're not able to find a selected Coca-Cola beverage near you.
Man, not even at
like a 7-Eleven
or... Not even like a 7-Eleven or a First Stop? You can't even find like cheap bottles of it at a UDF?
I don't think I have those. I only got, for gas stations, a Country Mark.
It's okay, Gonzo.
Marathon.
It's okay, Gonzo. To get
Marathon
one, you just have to... To get one Gonzo, you just have to walk 20 miles. It's fine.
Oh, God.
You need the exercise.
You'll lose some weight.
Yeah. Trying to help you, Gonzo.
I'm restricting my travel to within my town limits. No farther.
We invented this new flavor so that you'd actually get out of the house, honestly. We're in cahoots with Coke.
The way I look at it...
They better start putting crack back in those fucking Cokes in order to make me come to them.
Honestly, yeah, people would just have a Coke. I've talked to people that, like, had that Coca-Cola shit with the cocaine in it. They just have one Coke and last all day.
By the way, has anybody noticed how some of the Smash Balls are, like, false and they explode and damage you? Mm-hmm. Rather than give you Smash Ball power? So they have false Smash Balls.
Mm-hmm. My balls are false.
Is that the fucking Nintendo canon?
No, that's
the fucking Nintendo rocket launcher thingy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's that. What is it? The Super
Scope.
Yeah, Super Scope. Yeah.
Huh.
It was a huge thing during Super Nintendo, I think, right?
Somewhat.
Well, they tried to make it the next light gun, but it didn't do so well.
Right.
Well, imagine holding that thing over your shoulder for hours on end. Your shoulder's gonna hurt. Whereas holding a little gun, it's not gonna hurt at all. It's a tiny little gun.
Yeah.
They didn't really think about that.
That being said, why don't they have the Zapper in Smash Brothers?
Or something of that effect.
Yeah. And like, I don't know. Even if you weren't playing a Nintendo game, the Zapper was just... It was cool holding it. Because it had like the nice... It had like the nice feel of a toy gun you could get at Walmart or something.
What's trying to suck you up? That's a black hole!
Oh, no! It's the dragon thing!
Run away!
How do you not know these characters' names?
Not off the top of my head.
Alright, chat, tell her what character it is.
Let me see it first.
Well, this is Duck Hunt Dog.
Rathalos.
Oh, that's Big Doo-Doo. I know him.
That's Monster Hunter World.
Wait, they have shit from Monster Hunter World in here?
Yeah.
Oh,
so.
Rathalos is a boss. They've got bosses in Smash Brothers now?
There's like a boss mode where you can like fight challenges and shit.
That's awesome. I like that when they actually try to pull off a boss mode in fighting games.
Yeah, like a...
It actually works out pretty good.
What's it called?
Smash
There's just a
is-
mode for it, a challenge mode or some shit, where you just fight a bunch of bosses as long as you can.
Survival?
Speaking
Yeah.
of Monster Hunter World, I wanted to stream that more often.
I'm slowly
Yeah.
convinced that Smash is starting to take the Mugen route.
Hold on.
That might be good. Mugen has been
I loved
very
Mugen.
for a while. Yeah. What other game could you just insert fucking games without having to worry about copyrights or intellectual properties and shit? Hell, some even fan made, and it's just the most cracked out shit you ever seen.
You could have Mega Man fight Dr. Evil.
Or
As long as there was a sprite of it.
hell, people made their own fucking shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've seen one where there's a Spectre gadget and there's Grimace.
Like, I think somebody made Omega Tiger Woods, which is just an superpowered fucking thing. It's crazy. It's just full of early 2000s fucking memery and shit. Oh man, that was shit.
Oh, almost had him. I can continue. Let's keep going. I don't spend any of my gold, so don't yell at me.
You better kill this thing.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. You did it.
You did it.
I wonder what this will look like on Twitch. I've been curious.
I want you to play Breath of the Wild, honestly.
On YouTube?
Oh, yeah. That'd be a relaxing, calm stream, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
I thought
Although
about...
there are moments of panic, too, when those fucking guardians attack you.
Well, I was thinking about doing a live stream tomorrow night at around 7 or something. Or if not, we can just make it a scheduled event somewhere.
Do it tomorrow afternoon, Sunday.
No, no one's around in the afternoons. People wanted around 7 p.m. I did a poll a while back.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I'll have to wait until the evening.
I work Monday. Yeah.
I got work Monday through Friday, starting
Same.
at 6 a.m., ending at 4 p.m. I told Ricky this. It's fucking
Crazy.
Well,
It's
because,
factory
again,
work.
a lot of
It's
people...
good. It's good money. It's good money.
sure.
It's like $10 an hour.
Oh, that's not bad. But what I'm saying is that I'm not trying to sound like a dick, but I don't think a lot of the kids that watch my shit, you know, just kind of go to school and they're like, oh, your livelihood's not on the line. So
No, they don't understand.
it's fine.
Well, it's like that's why you gotta take like the time out in order to add more niche to your audience. You'll get more adults if you do
I've
more
been
mature
trying.
things.
I've been trying. I've done
Yeah.
Overwatch. I've done some random bullshit like
Well,
art
it's
related
like-
crap.
It's gotta be extensive and constant.
I've
and you
tried,
gotta, like-
dude.
You just keep trying. I can't give any other advice because that's just how random this algorithm shit is.
Like, I guess if I become a thotty, then I'll get some people, but not.
No, you'll get
I
more
might
children.
Get your ass in trouble.
You'll get more
You'll
children, ironically.
Yeah, you'll
Real.
get more adolescents that want to masturbate to your tits, essentially.
Yeah.
And I'm not lying about that or exaggerating. That is a fact.
I honestly thought it was lonely men and children. Like, that's what I honestly thought it was.
Children. Just children.
Mostly.
Give me
They're
your
mostly
credit card,
minors.
Mom! Why? I want to support this poor woman on
Like,
I want to give KittyHiPur a donation so I can use the bleach emoji.
at worst, 12 to 15-year-old boys. At best, 16 to 18-year-old mid-adolescents.
It's just sad because, like, I don't know. But whatever.
Beat that ass! I love this minigame where you just have to attack the credits.
It gets...
This is insane.
It's cute.
They had this in a lot of previous Smash Brothers too. But like, it's more fleshed out here. So what are you doing? Just playing the base Smash Brothers campaign over and over again or something?
And I have the, what is it? I have the Spirit game. I haven't played the storyline yet because I was going to save that for, like, a live stream. So I kind of...
So are there any characters you have to, like, unlock for the roster, or...
You have to unlock...
Are they all...
What? Oh, for the...
Yeah,
for
for
the
this.
whole, just for Smash
Like-
alone, not the storyline of it.
Like, do they have it like they did back in Melee, where you had to accumulate a certain number of Smash points from all the fights that you did, and eventually you would unlock another character? But, like, it would be like new challenger approaches, then you'd have to fight them, and if you won,
Yeah.
you got them in
Yeah,
your
they
roster.
did. Yep, that's pretty much.
Yeah, that was always a nice touch. It always encouraged replay value, and to play over and over and over and over again.
And you get like spirit bombs and shit like that that will link up back to
Yeah.
the game of it. But I haven't played that part because I've been wanting to save that for a live stream. And I'm just trying to right now, what's the word I'm looking for? Right now, I'm trying to, like, stress test it. So this is just kind of like a chill stress test.
It looks like it's doing fine right now.
It has been for a while. It has been for quite some time. So I think you're good.
Yeah, it was like the thing I said, there was something faulty about the Elgato software. It's not the most perfect thing for recording with Elgato. It's not the most perfect thing for streaming with Elgato. Elgato is good. Elgato is good at making capture cards that transfer the quality of the game you're playing on X console. But it's not the best for broadcasting that content.
Yeah.
It's good for some other shit. Like I keep hearing them. People referencing Elgato for like transferring VHS to your computer.
The reason I got my Elgato is because I have an Xbox One now, and I've actually been streaming like some games, like
Apparently Pokemon's streaming on Twitch, kid.
What?
Right into that. Pokemon, it's on
Yeah.
Twitch.
Nice.
Well,
We're doing that
everybody
again.
Like Pokemon. All right, something I found about the streaming scene. Anybody that's really good at these classic games and does like traditional roles like Nuzlocke and things like that is bound to get some followers because people just. I guess it's like a good showcase of personality if people's initial impression of you is you showing off your personality while you're playing a classic game. People really like that. And then when you go on to newer games after you play those classic games starting off, then people are more used to your niche. But you also have to be a constant that establishes a schedule so that they make time out of their busy day to watch your content. Which is why it's important to have a schedule if you're serious about being a content creator. They've got to know what your times are so that they can set up their own schedule to watch you. Like, adults, for example, like, they like to know somebody's schedule, so that they know whether they can be at home on time to watch the stream, because a lot of those adults have jobs. Or if they'll just have to watch a playback.
Or video on demand.
Yeah. Playback.
Another reason I think content creators have like these Discord groups, for example, is because of their audience reach and connectivity. and they do that, like, for example, in this day and age, there's a chance your channel could get deleted. But if you have, like, other social media and, like, a Discord and stuff, and you tell people, oh, I'm over here right now.
Oh, I look so happy. The little
you have a higher chance to get a lot of those people back, so you don't have to start from scratch.
Nah, it's just people don't think quite like the personality, but that's alright. I'm just having fun. Why is Yoshi who?
What is your personality other than tits?
Bitch.
Huh.
Is that
define bitch?
Sassy.
Kanji?
Yeah, so like this lava level reminds me of that Metroid level where like the acid well would rise.
I think that
but,
is
like,
it.
There's more going on with that lava level though. No, I love Smash Brothers. I still love it to this day. But even though, like, Melee, for example, did not have the Smash Balls, Melee still has a special place in my heart.
Wasn't that, like, the really broken version of it?
No, Melee was good.
Brawl,
Okay,
I think.
Brawl
that's what I'm
fucked it
thinking.
up.
When it initially introduced the Smash Balls and didn't nerf them, Brawl fucked it up. That's not saying the Smash Balls were a bad idea. Because people actually did like the fact that now characters in Smash Brothers had like their own special attacks. Because most fighting games also had this as a signature.
I love this stage. It's so fucking pretty. Call me a basico. I don't care.
Special attacks you could unlock with the character by doing special move combinations after achieving like a certain amount of power in the battle stage. Street Fighter did it first, actually, I think.
Two kids. Oh, fuck Lucas.
But,
fuck
like,
Lucas. I hate it. I hate that kid. Ness. Not Ness, Lucas. Goddamn retarded.
Having ultimate abilities in fighting games, though, is kind of a staple. Shulk is an interesting one, too.
He literally gets naked in his underwear. Like, what the fuck?
They're called shorts, honey.
Looks like he's fucking wearing no booty shorts, though. He become like, you know, he's in fucking Ness. I'm killing Jen's child. Two kids. It's time to put some fucking battery on some children. There we go.
It's actually interesting how they incorporate Shulk's system, how he has various forms of the Monado.
Yeah, eat my paint, you hoe.
Eat the pants, eat the pants, eat the pants good. Yeah, eat the pants, eat the pants, eat the pants good.
Oh, I got some
yeah.
gangster babies with me.
I think Blake still has his Wii U as well.
I still have mine.
Well, like, the reason I say that is, the thing that's actually been convenient about the Nintendo Switch, it's really easy to unplug from your stuff and just move it somewhere else.
Yeah, the Switch was like, it's nice.
It's really easy to bring the Switch with you to places. Like, that was how I did, streams and stuff of, freaking Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey and stuff with Blake. But it was like before I had a capture card, so I was recording it potato style, and that was horrible, but I think the commentary was okay. But now that I have the Elgato capture card, that does work with the Nintendo Switch, as you're doing it right now.
Like, I have this, I know this sounds fucking stupid, but I was tempted to try out see if I can somehow, my Elgato can like work with my 3DS at one point, but I don't think that can happen.
I think there's a way through Homebrew or something that 3DS can broadcast through various home Nintendo consoles.
You have to have like the shit installed into your console and send it off to someone.
Yeah.
From what I know.
I always could have sworn, though, there was a way Nintendo consoles could connect DSs to the home console, and then you could play your DS on your TV screen. No. It was GameCube that did that with the Game Boy Advance, though.
I love that feature. It was so cool to see Pokemon, like, on a giant screen.
Yeah. What I loved was when they actually started making three-dimensional home console Pokemon games.
I wish they would do
But I
more.
never got to play them.
Get a 3DS and play it.
It would be easy to get a 3DS on my budget, yeah. 3DS, like, the thing that's beautiful about the DS is it's probably one of the cheaper consoles.
Right.
I think there is a way to plug an Elgato up to a DS. There are probably video tutorials about it.
What the fuck is that? He looks like a goddamn Oh, he's scary with his eyes! Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, shit. Oh my god, he's scary. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
Yeah,
I gotta wait for the fucking... Gotta wait for the fucking stream to catch up. Son of a... Marks.
Oh my god! What the hell is that thing?
He's throwing up on me. Help.
Oh my god, it's actually evil looking. I think that's a Kirby villain.
Marks, Nintendo.
Yeah, that's the final boss of, I think, Superstar
Mark Soul.
Ultra.
Mark Soul,
Or
the final
Superstar.
boss of Kirby.
Or was it 64? It was one of them.
I do like
Kirby
this boss
Superstar
mode
Ultra,
being
according to
incorporated.
one wiki.
Oh, okay.
So that's like an interesting thing in the original Smash Brothers. Marx, Eater of Souls. You think he knows Karl Marx?
I don't think I want to know.
Oh no, he split in two. He split in two. No.
He's a
Yeah, you're
tough
right.
bossy
Ah, damn
boy.
it.
I hate having to fucking go.
His eyeballs are falling out of his head. Oh my
tempted.
god. His eyeballs are falling out of his head.
I'm tempted to take a few minutes just to go to the first stop and get myself some orange vanilla
Myself.
Coke.
You
Myself.
talking like
Myself.
Popeye now?
Damn
tempted to
straight,
get myself.
boy. Tempted to get myself some orange vanilla Coke.
How many skitty?
I didn't even see the eyeball pop out.
Skitty, Coke.
Oh.
Give me some
His
orange
eyes.
vanilla Coke.
His eyes. His eyes. What the fuck is
Some
going
Coke
on
from
with
a
his
well.
eyes? He has
Stop
special
it.
eyes.
To get what?
His ass!
Shut up.
He's a creepy pasta character, I will admit. Fucking shit. The fact that he splits himself in two and then becomes a black hole.
See, when it was like
He's
two-dimensional,
crazy.
it wasn't as scary. 3D, this shit's kind of weird.
Yeah, he looks creepy, doesn't he?
Yeah, in 3D, it's like worse. Ooh.
Oh god, his
Oh
eyes.
my god!
I told you. Did you guys believe me? No, I told you.
He's got like
suffered the-
gonorrhea
He
of
suffered
the
the eyes
eye.
enlargement as you see on most Gmod videos.
Oh
He
my-
makes
This is
his
Kitty's
eyes, like,
new
way too-
protagonist.
Like to make the head way too
Antagonist.
big, all
Oh,
of a
this
sudden
is-
his
Oh,
eyes become textured.
He's dead.
Yeah, like
Oh my
it gets multiple irises in the giant
Yes!
eyes unless you actually incorporate the model to be giant at base.
Oh yes.
And they actually went to the trouble of doing that if you wanted giant characters without multiple eyes.
They're playing the squid songs in the background of when you're playing the shooting.
I remember Sniper Melon actually turned that into a thing as well with like a giant monster Fluttershy that just had this gigantic head. She shot like fucking
Yeah.
lasers out of her eyes.
That was highly disturbing.
Highly disturbing.
That was so
So-
disturbing. I developed fucking crippling depression from it.
No, you're
So
not
it
supposed to
seems
develop
like-
crippling depression from it. You're supposed to develop post-traumatic stress disorder.
It seems like now in these runs, the final boss is not always Master Hand.
Cause like I'm upping
Very-
the strength of it, like how can I put it? I'm upping the how hard it is, like I'm making it harder.
difficulty.
Yeah, difficulty.
Yeah, cause like,
Ricky, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm
That's
typing
interesting,
something for
though.
Midnight Mayhem.
Okay.
That's interesting, though. You get more final bosses than Master Hand.
Hey, speaking of Midnight Mayhem, I want to throw something at you, Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
Could it say for like Saturday Night Losers? Could I ever like stream Smash or something?
That'd be cool.
I'm down.
Saturday Night Losers is just anyone can really stream and do whatever.
Yeah,
It
was
doesn't
like...
necessarily have to be Gonzo or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, well, it was like with the original RM. The massive reason we had that massive variety of content with, like, you know, Nancy and stuff like that, was because of how much time people had. So the people that had more time just dedicated to keeping content as a constant on that channel. And that was a formula that worked, despite the fact that some of that content only appealed to niches, but it kept people active because there was a constant influx of content. And, like, there were people that actually tuned in and enjoyed a lot of those gaming streams. I've actually reincorporated that model into my channel, letting, like, Duke and other people stream games now. And that branched outwards towards, you know what, MCNs are an interesting thing, but they don't need to be a company where you pay percentage of money. What they could be instead is, like, a way of, a tag you could use to establish a group of people you collaborate with. And, like, that's what an MCN, a multi-channel network could be without having to be a business. YouTubers could literally create their own multi-channel networks. I don't know if people realize that. You didn't have to establish it as a massive business and take a percentage of people's money and stuff like that. And most people said, for the support that MCNs were actually providing, they shouldn't have charged a thing. Because they didn't actually provide you anything special. They didn't provide anything to justify what they were charging, pretty much. So, like, if that's the case, any YouTuber could just make an MCN now. Especially now that MCNs are on their way out the door. An MCN could literally just be something like the Yogscast. It's not an official company that gets, like, a cut of their money. It's their thing. It's their company.
Oh, I get to fight two little boys. Wonderful.
Or Vine Sauce, a better example. I bet we all watched Vine Sauce at some point or another. How many different members of Vine Sauce there are.
I didn't really watch Vine Sauce.
Hey, Ricky, you ever watch Vine Sauce?
Oh, yeah, I watch Joel. I watch Vinny. I watch Vinny more than Joel. And I'm a huge fan of... I can't think of his fucking name.
But, like...
I guess I'm not that huge of a fan. I can't remember his name, huh?
Well,
no, Rev Scarecrow. That's his name.
Joel was my favorite, just because
I like Joel. I'm always that guy that tries not to watch the overhyped guy first. Like, I try to see what the other guys are about before I watch the main one.
But it was interesting how they established themselves under the Vine Sauce name, but they all had, like, separate Vine Sauce channels, but they were, like, clearly all a team. And, like, if you think about it, I think that's the way or the fashion in which MCNs should exist. That should just be the name for these groups that people establish. And they could be more intrapersonal and not be like a random network of infinite varying content quality. They could all be content creators of equal talent working as a group. So like Vine Sauce Vinny, Vine Sauce Joel, or Yogscast Shin, Yogscast Simon and Lewis. And I started to get why they did that. In a way, these things were sort of de facto MCNs that they all agreed on, multi-channel networks. But the network was all geared towards the group of people that all sometimes make their own content, sometimes work together on content. I'm doing something like that with the Sharpwing Legion. I'm actually currently moving to rename it Nautilus Noon Media.
What,
I like that.
What was it called?
Nautilus Noon Media. It was a great name. It was a name my friend David Covington came up with, and I asked permission to use it. And, before all that shit had happened with Kevin the Hunter, he'd actually made a few concept arts and stuff for Nautilus Noon. And I would love those things overhauled with people I can actually work with.
I can help you out.
To try and, make that into something. I kind of want to do the same thing Sarah did and make that stuff my own. Like, kind of how Sarah did with freaking Bryce and shit like that. Oh shit, yeah, that's a Metroid scene. I see it now. See, originally that was acid down below, not lava.
I guess lava was cooler looking.
It does look cooler if you look at the stage.
Yeah, yeah, I'm looking right now. I mean, acid's probably like... Imagine like acid, it's probably like green or like transparent. It doesn't look as threatening as lava.
Yeah, it was like... It was yellow in Smash Brothers. It was like a yellowish sort of tiny...
Yeah, I'd like to argue this looks like the depths of hell. Like, this looks even scarier.
I hate this
Yeah, and then
level,
Kraid, like, comes out of the lava and attacks...
Like fucking Satan himself. I like it.
Oh, here he comes! He's coming.
Why are you fighting a bunch of Kirby enemies lately?
That was something I always loved about Smash Brothers, was how creative the scenes were, and like how creative the stages were, and how they actually shifted and had environmental effects affiliated with the game in question. Like, I think they still have that one from Earthbound where it's like that little town where the cars come by and hit you and stuff if you're on the road. I'm not certain, but I think so.
Yoshi! I love Yoshi, he's so cute. Okay, time to abuse you. He's like one of my favorite characters from there. He's so cute and he's so... I just want to take him home.
Is Dark Samus the one that the X-Parasite made in Metroid 2? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, no idea. I remember this stuff from the only fucking Smash Brothers I played, the first one.
Oh, I thought you said I only remember this stuff because all the porn I saw.
Dude, this background sucks.
Porn.
Porn of Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
yeah, like
No,
the
that's a thing. That's a thing,
It's so
dude.
blurry.
Well, I wish I could forget about it and deny it, but...
It looks like a PNG I did in Photoshop, but like I'm trying to scale up like
yeah, it
a
looks like it was
600
tiny and you just
a
stretched
600
it.
yeah, a 640 pixel picture, and then I just stretched it. Yeah.
And then they're like,
And,
oh shit,
this
it looks
is
like
what
ass.
It looks like. Yeah.
So to cover it up, you just put some clouds in front of it.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful. Shut up, guys. This is my original.
Also, the
Though.
angle. No, this angle, you'd be facing downwards towards it, so you're kind of like sideways, if that makes sense. Looking at this, the angle's fucked up.
I got some men after me now from Castlevania.
What I've actually done with Nihilist New Media is interesting. Like I took some inspiration from Machinima, where there's like one primary hub.
Oh, don't do that! Don't do that! Machinima's dead.
Well, no.
I'm kidding.
I didn't copy their business model. All I did was copy the idea they had, where you had like one hub channel where other people's content could be uploaded to it. The big thing I did differently is they don't have to go through a third party to upload it. Like, me and my friends can upload whenever we want to that channel because we have manager access. Which is something I think is awesome that YouTube added to these channels. You can like establish a Google account tied to the YouTube channel. And if you like take someone's Gmail account that they've affiliated with their channel, and then like it's interesting what I'm talking about. We actually did it for Radio Molly, I believe. And it's like you could establish channel managers through the Google account with their Gmail account, and when people logged onto their YouTube account, if they clicked on switch account, they actually had an option of say going to the Radio Molly YouTube channel. And they could upload on there. They could delete videos from there. So it was like a trust.
Yeah, trust.
We unlisted videos quite often in that regard. Yeah, and like that's kind of what Nihilist New Media is. It has an option.
Those were fun times, man. Back when we had like a
Little
whole squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am fighting
A lot of
nothing
them.
but Little Max.
It's
I think
like
a lot of
most
them just
of them,
got caught up.
most of them went their separate ways. Duke would have kept doing it if his computer didn't fry.
Yeah, Duke was cool.
Yeah, and now he's like stuck on his PlayStation until he can eventually buy a new computer.
Is he working?
Somewhat.
Probably part-time.
Yeah, part-time. He's not making near as much money as I make full-time. Normally, I'd work an 8-hour day, but since I'm starting at 6 a.m. instead of 7:30, I'm working like a 9.5 hour day.
I'm part-time,
like I said, $10 an hour, and then I work from Monday to Friday. I have a lot of money at the end of the week because of that, and it's great. And I'm not flexing. I just think that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, it is great. You're young.
And like, well, our generation is stupid though, because like we always complain about how we don't have money, right? It's because we spend
we don't want to work.
Shit. We don't save our money though either. Like if we do have a job, we spend that entire check in 1 week.
I don't. I usually just take $20 out.
I spend it on fucking bills, man.
But it's not hard. If I just went and bought myself orange vanilla Coke for $3 a pack right now, I'm taking advantage of a deal, right? I've barely spent last week's check if I do it that way. So I could still spend however much money would satisfy me for that week and not wind up spending too much just because I'm spending smart. So it's not even like you have to tell our generation to spend less. Just tell the dumb fuckers to spend smarter. Like, oh, if you can't afford Mountain Dew, well, they have like these Faygo Moon Mists that are cheaper and it's in a bigger bottle, so you actually get more bang for your buck. And the Faygo Moon Mist is good. I've tried off-brand sodas just to save money.
I just don't drink soda.
Sam's Cola, by the way, is a good... Like, I know you're like, oh, wow, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, it tastes like Pepsi and Coke mixed together, and I love it.
Hell, the Big K
Sam's
ones that I frequent, yeah, those...
Sam's isn't that bad.
Master Hand and Crazy Hand!
But...
Yeah, remember that conversation I was having
Oh,
about
I'm getting molested.
Those UDF brand sodas, right, Ricky?
Yeah.
How they made like their own version of Mountain Dew and called it Moonshine. And I explained how Mountain Dew actually named their soda that because of moonshine. Because another name for it back in the day was Mountain Dew.
That makes sense.
And then UDF calls their off-brand Moonshine, which sort of reaffirms the point. Now, every store actually has their own version of Mountain Dew. You may not know this, but Mountain Lightning is actually a part of the same thing as Sam's Cola. See, you know how Walmart has Great Value brand products, and those are essentially Walmart brand products? Well, Sam's Cola is actually a part of an entire soda franchise called Sam's Choice. And all those various sodas you see with generic names and everything,
shit.
like Dr. Thunder, Mountain Lightning, Sam's Cola, I'm trying to think of the others. They had a few others. Yeah, those are all a part of a cola section called Sam's Choice, which is literally Walmart brand soda. So Walmart makes their own soda too. And Kroger has this as well with Big K. Big K is actually Kroger soda.
That makes sense.
So, that's a fun little fact, though. Many grocery stores actually make their own brands of products to save money. And product distribution. Because, see, if they make their own products, they don't have to pay imports on that to get it. They just make the product and they put it in their grocery store and you buy it. So they spend a little bit of money making their own product. They put it on the shelf. You buy it. They actually make back more money than what they lose because they make their own products. It's also kind of cool how Master Hand and Crazy Hand have like their own individual choreography as well. Like, Crazy Hand is more erratic and twiddles his fingers more, and Master Hand has more poise.
He actually has
Like,
a screen too.
You can literally look at it right now. He's just like jiggling his fingers constantly like he's crazy. Hence the name Crazy Hand. And they also have like kind of attack patterns. Crazy Hand is more sporadic and unpredictable, and Master Hand is refined and gives fair warning before he attacks.
But I feel...
See, look at Crazy Hand, all the crazy attacks he has.
She just killed his ass.
Yeah. But like, for that short moment you saw it, you could see what I was talking about.
Yeah,
Chris Cam is very sporadic. He's very quick with his attacks, and you get very little warning. And his attacks are all over the place, like they're insane. And then, like I showed, the two hands together also have dual attacks, which I think is really interesting.
I like this part. It's always fun to shoot everything. Come on.
People, he still could have gave it to me. How dare this person get views from watching him?
Who? What?
Shy Guy.
Oh, I guess you can go steal his views away? I don't know.
Has been taken control by a virus. Like, I'm going to destroy you, famous guy destroys a Nintendo Switch. Shy Guy gets thousands of views. People, you could have gave it to me. I was saving up. Why did you destroy it?
Talking about those channels where they like drop a new iPhone off a building just to see how it breaks, like shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't need to do that. Fuck
They did
around.
it because people watched it anyway.
No, I'll listen to. Yeah, but
no, that's not that. It's just Blue Topaz ended up talking about this in my server. He's kind of fucked because he dropped his phone a few feet, and it's now broke. Now he's got to get a new one.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
She looks like she's shitting when she's like trying to shoot the gun.
Eh.
Yeah.
Who is shooting the gun?
Samus.
Oh, so Samus gets like her own exclusive credits scene. God damn it, Samus.
No, they all get the same thing. They all shoot the Nintendo bazooka, whatever it's called. And
Oh, yeah.
she just looks like she's trying to like shit on the hoverboard.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
I wonder how many kilos of weight this will give the hoverboard.
Well, she's not fat.
No. It's a joke, like how some people call shitting dropping pounds. Or they make comments like, oh, I feel 10 pounds lighter. It's fucking immature, but there's a reason they say it. It's because at one point we literally thought shitting our guts out was an appropriate method to lose weight. So we actually used laxatives as weight loss supplements at one point.
I can get behind that.
Isn't Taco Bell that?
Pretty much.
The Talk? That show, or...
No,
Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell. Like, oh, we find out, oh, you know, we don't actually make shitty meat. We just put laxatives in all of our food.
I wouldn't be surprised, and I'd probably still eat it. I'm gonna be honest.
Where are my trophies?
Let's be honest. There are some people that just eat it for the powerhouse round of diarrhea.
Okay, I don't want to think about that. But yeah, I know that's 100%
thought,
true.
holy shit.
That's 100% true. You know it is.
It's like
Someone's
if you have indigestion, you just shit your guts out. Problem solved.
It'll fucking hurt.
It'll hurt, yeah, but at least the pain
You'll lose weight.
ends. Or like constipation, people intentionally give themselves a powerhouse round of diarrhea just to deal with it. It works, but then it becomes 10 times worse afterwards. Because we've actually learned the hard way that overuse of laxatives has the opposite effect.
Hold on. Let me put it in...
I think I saw that on a fucking Tumblr again.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where did it go? Helen, no.
The overuse of laxatives has the opposite effect. It straight out constipates you.
Hold on. I'm gonna switch out a game and I'm gonna try Mario Kart.
Which is also why eventually we switched off the idea of laxatives being a weight loss supplement.
Oh, what's this?
Because
Hey,
people were overdosing on them and then causing themselves severe constipation, which led to ruptures and hernias.
Hey man, if you want to poop your way to death, go right ahead.
Oh, god damn it.
Take a big old
Yeah.
shit.
Well, that's why people tell you not to push too hard when you're taking a shit. You could literally give yourself a hernia.
Mm-hmm.
I think
like Elvis
I think one of my old friends talked about how trying to shit. Okay, this might be sounding a little graphic, so
Every time I'm on a stream with you, you talk about poop, but go ahead.
Wait, who? Gonzo?
Gonzo does,
One
man.
of
The
our
first
old-
episode of Midnight Mayhem was that.
I'm talking
One of
about
our-
science.
one of my friends
Is
ended up knowing a guy who tried to shit out so hard. I think there's this muscle in the fucking ass that makes sure you don't fucking shit out prematurely, or some sort of
Yeah, it's
shit
called
that
your.
keeps-
It's called your sphincter. It loosens and tightens.
something broke around that, and he cannot hold his shit now. He's got to wear an adult diaper
He just fucking shits himself.
because I think
God damn.
he fucks himself over trying to push it out.
So what is the Let's Go game series? I've actually heard about that. Like Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. What are those?
It's basically like Pokemon Go, but more in a stylized setup. And I kind of want to get it.
And it's a remake of Pokemon Yellow or some shit.
Yeah.
One of those games. The original 3.
Shit, that's awesome.
I
So
want
it's like a
to.
mix of that and something else.
Yeah,
It's
and
kinda
Pokemon
cool.
Go. I kind of
Dude,
want
the,
them.
the original Pokemon games were some of the best.
Think that, but with like Switch graphics and Pokemon Go elements.
I
yeah?
played the demo. It's pretty fun. If you want,
Oh, the cool thing about it is you'll be walking around a field of grass.
Here,
and there'll
I
actually
have
be
the demo.
Pokemon in it.
I have
You'll
the
see 'em
demo.
walking around.
Let me show you guys. I have the demo actually.
Yeah.
Let me.
Like there'll be a Tauros just walking in the grass. And you're like, oh shit.
So,
Pokemon.
so what? Can you like take your Switch and just start walking around
You just
IRL?
throw it at the
or
screen.
You
The
throw
motion
your.
controls.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Just shatter the fucking motion controls on the screen.
I have the demo version. Let me show you guys what it looks like. It's kind of nice.
No, there's some kind of Pokeball you can buy with it. And it works as a pedometer, and the more you walk, the more your Pokemon exercises or something and levels up.
I love the Eevee. He looks so
By the way,
cute.
Kitty, do you have Breath of the Wild on your Switch
Yes,
yet?
I do.
Sweet.
I'm going to do.
That's a big one to stream. There's a lot of people that do Breath of the Wild. It's pretty popular on Twitch.
I love it.
It's popular here too, but like YouTube streaming still has a lot to be desired. They're trying. Like one thing they did that's interesting that I've been talking about ad nauseum is the gaming category channels. If you search up a specific video game, there's actually a thing called a category channel you can click on, and it's a YouTube channel that's set up very differently.
I like
It's
Twitch a little
automated.
better because, like, the VODs, you can actually put thumbnails on them.
Yeah.
That's something new. Also, you can categorize them under, like, playlists.
The only thing YouTube gaming doesn't have that I wish it had was hosting ability. Like,
Yeah. I wish YouTube
that
is a little
was-
bit stable.
that was one big thing Twitch has that YouTube doesn't, that even Mixer decided to have,
Oh,
because
that's right.
it's just a good idea to being able to host your friends or being able to spread your audience around the site. It helps other creators.
I like how the past Midnight Mayhem stream is still an art stream, and it says that I was streaming. That's pretty cool. I'll fix it.
Strange. It should have been the
That's-
one from last night.
That's
Oh,
because
dude.
people have to be reminded to go to the channel and change the stream's name. Even if it's like just Twitch,
I
you have to
did,
do that.
but I guess I have to do. You have to do it before you stream, so that it'll save as that.
So that's what the Let's Go game is. You just like walk out.
It's like a mixture of Pokemon Snap in a weird way.
It is,
No.
yeah. I can see. It reminds me of Pokemon Snap. You just don't have a camera.
I
All
fucking
you do is
hate
throw
this
Pokeballs.
Jigglypuff. It can go kill itself.
Well, in Pokemon Snap, you don't capture Pokemon. You like, I think you fire like a gas bomb to provoke them to get interesting stuff to happen. Or you can throw apples and do that.
Yeah, you can throw berries and shit like that in this game too.
Yeah, and you've got like a gas, like a tear gas grenade that puts them to sleep, I think.
And you got Pokemon that you already own. And Jigglypuff's data will be added to the Pokedex. It uses cute round eyes and face to enrapture its foes. And
Did she just bitch slap the Pokeball away?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny. So what does capturing these Pokemon do for you? Can you battle them?
Yep, watch.
So, essentially, instead of traditional Pokemon, where you had to have your Pokemon battle that Pokemon, then weaken it, then capture it, you just have to succeed at throwing a Pokeball at them properly.
Mm-hmm. What?
In a sense.
Bitch gotta be a Flareon.
You know what? I've always wondered where the Pokemon go when the Pokeball just snatches them.
In a little void.
Rattata, it's huge.
But, like, is the Pokeball a dimensional portal or what?
I like to think once they're in it, they don't know they're in it until they're out of it. Like, it, like, freezes time for them.
But yeah,
Like a hibernation.
But that's
Yeah, or
Pokemon.
like-
This is a cute thing. I'll show you. Let me find it.
I once wanted to do a funny skit on Gmod because they actually did find a way.
Look how cute he is.
There's like a mod in Gary's mod that they have now. You can throw Pokeballs at things and capture them. Well, I found out the hard way. You can throw Pokeballs at your friends and trap them in there, and then summon them like a Pokemon.
Why?
Amazing.
Fucking why?
Well, I had an idea at a funny skit where, like, a dude that wants to kidnap this guy just walks up, then Pokeballs him and runs off with him.
I think that came on a fucking TV show with Norm Macdonald.
But that's just such a funny idea, though. Just, like, kidnapper just captures a person like a Pokemon.
Kitty, stop annoying Eevee.
But this is my pet.
He doesn't like you.
Yes, he does. Look,
Jesus.
I'm giving
He
you.
didn't like-
He's crying.
He didn't like being poked in the face.
He slapped him. He went, ah!
No, she poked him in the fucking forehead. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bitch?
Hey, bud.
I think I'm gonna go AFK for a bit, throw on some jeans, go up to town, and get me some sodas.
Oh my god, you've been obsessing about the soda for like an hour.
Damn
Well-
straight! Now I'm gonna get some!
Record yourself getting it and make a video about it and edit it.
Damn, you're right.
The
Okay, but I
quest
probably
for
can't
soda.
record inside of the gas station, so what I have to do is once I get it, I gotta put it in the back seat, record the fact that I just put it in the back seat, and then drive off.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I'll be back, though.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. Eevee's a cute baboo. I can't wait to get actually that game and play it for full. Alright, who should I play as? A giant baby or as a... I don't want to play as Isabelle. Stop. Meow. I got new car wheels, man.
Wow.
Actually, no, I got a better one. I want to play as Link. Look at the way, like, I love when Link gets in a damn car because it looks so fucking dumb. Like, if I really wanted to, like, they had a deal with Ford or something, or a Lincoln, and so now Lincoln car is actually in there. You probably haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I mean, you're still in.
I could make him a little, like, Pee Wee Herman and just be like, oh,
He
yeah.
looks so uncomfortable in the car.
Let me just Squat, Papa squat in my car.
Put him in a really, really tiny car.
Okay, let me find it. I think there's one. I think that's the tiniest one. I know there's a tinier one.
And give him tiny wheels.
Okay, hold on. I think that's it, maybe? Okay, that's a tiny thing. Let me...
I like him on the little scooter.
Let me... Here, I got more baby wheels! And then we can... What's this one? Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that. Let's do... so we can go to Mario Circuit, Toad Harbor, Twisted Mansion. Which one would you want? Pick a...
Go to the mansion.
Go to the mansion? Okay. Am I a real famous YouTuber now, guys? Now that I got the Switch and I'm streaming it?
No.
Oh, damn it.
You'll never be famous.
Okay.
You'll be famous for not being famous. But then you'll be famous for something, so...
Oh, finally, my dream will come true. Look at Lincoln, his little, like, cabbie wagon.
Hold on, it's gotta load for me. My reaction is gonna be delayed, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh God, colorful, Jesus.
I hate color.
See what...
That's what I was thinking of.
I just caught
It's
the
not
comment.
black and white. Shit.
No, this is
Oh
just...
my God, look
you
at
got
him!
He's just a
You
little
got
baby.
Eevee! Now you can make a furry! God damn it.
He looks like a kid on a Razor scooter.
You know what's sad is that my ex-boyfriend Steve looks so much like Link, so I just feel like Steve is on a tiny little moped.
Steve's a little baby scooter.
Yeah, he's a little babby scooter.
Brrr.
Wow! Oh, Link's making all these noises. Oh. Whee! Here we go! Yeah, kids! Whee! This is fucking... I'm fucking GTA 5, fucking Mario, the fucking Zelda edition.
I want to get a Switch to play this game with you. It'd be so fun.
Yeah, I just need to get, like, the Nintendo, like, thing.
Oh yeah, you gotta pay for that now, don't you?
Yeah, which I think is kind of dumb, but I get it. Nintendo needs to make a profit, so you know what? Ah, shit. Woo! Can I... Oh, and when you smash into somebody, you go faster.
Damn that drift.
Damn that drift, yeah.
Oh my God, you're on a CV radio.
Damn straight I am. No, it's actually the Bluetooth capability in my car. And the Bluetooth can connect to my iPhone, which has the Discord app on it.
That's amazing.
Look how happy he is! He's all like, yeah!
So now you're hearing me drive to the gas station.
Oh my God!
I was considering using something in case
I wish Gonzo did that. I would love to hear Gonzo
Well, I
like
did
this
this
lo-fi.
so that if a supernatural occurrence happens and some long-haired ghost attacks my car and drags me off into the woods, you'd hear every last thing and call the police.
We ain't calling no one.
Oh my God, you're not. I don't need that shit.
I'm in the rural areas of Ohio. People have died out here, and I don't know it.
Rural area of Indiana. Kiss my ass.
We're gonna be the Scooby-Doo gang, guys!
Yeah, so you probably had some long-haired, creepy chick try to absorb you into the darkness before.
Oh my God!
Like, I'm sorry, but if I see somebody on the road in a wedding gown, I'm not stopping. I'm flooring it.
No, but I have fucking people going crazy for less than that reasons
I'm
than that.
flooring it. You're gonna see me run 100 miles an hour and slam a ghost into my fucking hood.
Come to think of it, I wonder. Because I'm a fucking idiot. I ended up buying...
I don't know. This place is just like really shifty at night up until you get to the first stop. You never know, some crazy hobo could come out of the woods and attack my car.
Only in Bloomington, Indiana. There have hobos everywhere.
Gonzo, stop doxing yourself! Jesus!
Legends.
Ricky, Gonzo keeps doxing himself.
We got urban legends about fucking women crying on abandoned bridges at night and shit like that, and it just spooks me. I don't want to be alone.
I wouldn't blame you.
Yeah. So in this way, you know, I don't really have people that can save me if something attacks me, but I don't have to die alone. Also, you know, if I get into a car wreck, people know that happened.
Hopefully, though, we won't need to. Just keep your eyes on the road.
Remember, ghosts are more important than car wrecks. A car wreck you can survive, but if the ghost wants you, you're being dragged to hell.
All right. Right now, I'm testing this one thing that I somehow collected. There's this...
You collect things, Gonzo?
I mean, Ricky, you believe in ghosts, right?
Not really.
Oh, man.
That implies that souls are real.
I do. I'm a hardcore believer in ghosts.
And I don't believe in that either, so...
I believe that the supernatural's fucking real.
I'll believe once it happens to me. That's all it is, really.
Yeah, I'm into that kind of shit.
I don't know. It's just kind of that standard that I believe there's this point called the witching hour where almost anything could happen.
Well, I mean, if you want something to happen, let me know.
Night. It is the most sporadic time of night where weird shit can just happen to people. Not just ghosts and supernatural happenings, but you can find weird hitchhikers on the road and stuff like that. It's just a damn moon. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like the idea of being out here during that shit, but I can't help but want my orange vanilla Coke.
Oh my god.
I want it. $3 a pack. Come on now.
Would you like some
They've
fries
got it
with
on
that?
display at the gas station, my dad said, and he was just there a few hours ago.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, these fucking country roads are so shifty at night. It
Country
doesn't help that it's raining.
Take
me home to the
place that I belong.
Oh,
West Virginia! I'm not in West Virginia!
Mama.
Another big thing to worry about is when it's raining at night, you have to worry about hydroplanes. Because you won't see these huge puddles of water covering the road, and if you shift too hard on hydroplane, you'll spiral out of control. The water current will literally take your wheels, and you won't be able to control the car. So, like, I'm driving carefully, but also being a retard. So, you know, it balances out. I wonder how people in the stream feel about Sharpwing being in his car, driving to a gas station in the middle of the country.
I have no idea, dude.
Somebody look at stream chat, see if they're commenting on this bullshit.
What do you think of portable Sharpwing hour, guys?
Portable Sharpwing.
Portable Sharpwing hour. I should just talk to people on this low quality mic.
There is a thing.
Just stream like that.
Yeah, there's a thing like that's kind of popular.
Yeah, like participate in people's streams from my car so I can be as loud as I want.
There's this thing that people love to watch on YouTube are called like car vlogs.
This is not a car vlog. This is like, okay, so like he said I'm on a CB radio, right? So it actually sounds like I'm at an old 60s radio station.
Hello, and here is Gonzo with the weather. I thought you said feather.
I think it's interesting how this thing sounds like I'm coming through a CB radio. Is that really what it sounds like?
You sound like Ghost.
Oh, so like I'm coming through a phone then.
Yeah.
I'm trying to smash the baby.
I mean, that's accurate. That's accurate because this is a derivative of the Bluetooth calling feature. And it's actually kind of spooky because it says the number I'm calling is my own phone number.
You're talking to yourself. We're
Nothing
not
is
real.
real.
You're not real.
You're the
Everything
voices
is
in your head.
I think it's just a loophole in the technology. Like, since there's Bluetooth allowed on the phone, you can hear anything that goes on with the phone. So as a result, any alternative application you have on the phone can also be heard.
I'm gonna smash these fucking babies that are driving.
And since Skype exists,
Boom!
before this part, there's infrastructure for digital calling.
I'm abusing the children.
Okay, there's the first stop. I'm home free. Going past my job, the gate's not been closed.
Go close it.
No. Get out of my car and get attacked by my manager? No thanks. What are you doing here, stranger? Oh, it's just you.
Oh, he looks so sad. Look at Link since I lost the race.
Excuse me, boss, but I've just
Gonzo,
hit
why'd you
my
send that?
So
You're
there's
muted,
the
by the
first
way. Gonzo just sent a telephone called the Dong phone.
What the fuck?
Wait, what?
He's sending the pee-pee phone.
Ironically, it's nothing about dongs at all. It's just called that.
Okay, I've got to go inside here and get my orange vanilla Coke. Excuse me while I
I wish you luck.
temporarily end the call. If I don't come back, then the person in the gas station was crazy, chopped me up and ate me.
Oh my
Okay.
god, Sharpwing.
Yeah.
It sucks that Sharpwing became a snack.
I forgot I muted myself because of something else.
Yeah, what's up with the random dong phone?
Here's the I ended up muting myself to test this out on my own phone because this is a novelty little thing that I kept for years, but never could because my small little Samsung does not have a jack for this. You basically plug into your smartphone, and it'll be like talking on a regular ass phone. No, kind of not hands free, but it's like it's basically a little bit of a novelty thing for you if you like, you know, those old fashioned either, you know, those push buttons.
Yeah.
The push button phones with the, you know, the office little receiver. It's like that. I was testing that to see if this actually works, and it kind of did. A novelty thing, but it's kind of inconvenient. But anyways, fucking Shy Guy in the chat was like, "Hey, can I have a double cheeseburger, extra fries? At my Wisconsin, I'll take my order. Sharpwing, I mean."
Oh my
I
god.
want 2 number 9s. Number 9 large.
Lodge.
A number 6 with extra dip.
2 number 47s.
2. Did you say choose cheeseburgers and a large soda?
Double cheeseburger and a large
Okay, but
extra
it was
fries.
for some reason 2 cheeseburgers and a large soda.
I thought you said coochie burgers.
Coochie burgers, please, ma'am.
Spare coochie burgers.
Spare
Coochie,
coochie.
ma'am.
Spare coochie, man. Say that as a Kobayashi.
Spare coochie, ma'am. Miss Kobayashi, can you spare some coochie, ma'am?
No, get out of my room.
Oh shit.
Spare coochie. Spare coochie, please.
Okay, you can stop now. That was the limit. Don't do that. Don't do
Spare
Toru.
coochie, please.
Peachy.
Peachy.
Spare coochie.
Wait.
Spare coochie, please.
MKTV. Oh, Mario has this like little MTV shit going on over there. And
About
why?
time.
Yeah, Mario, get your MTV shit together.
I want my MTV.
I want my MTV.
I want my
MTV.
MTV.
That ain't working. That's the way to do it.
Money for nothing and the chicks for free. Oh, shit.
Spare coochie, ma'am. Can I have some coochie, please?
Link looks like a dumbass on that bike.
I know, right?
I love it. Just keep that.
Yeah, no, that's what I've done. But I've also put him in other cars that look funny. Just show you. There's also one that's themed for him, the little horse.
No, that's too nice. We gotta put him in shit that doesn't fit him.
He looks great in that. It looks like fucking a Chuck E. Cheese mobile. Ah, Jesus Christ. Like, hold on, it'll show up in a bit. I'm watching the
I
play
gotta
on the
wait.
stream. Oh, it looks great. In a bit, you'll see it. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's like a minute delay. It sucks. I like it. Can you pick that?
Okay, you want the Chuck E. Cheeseburger one? Okay. And I'm gonna give him some smaller wheels. Oh, no.
Give him big wheels.
Oh, he's gonna be a Tonka truck, man.
Yeah, make him a monster truck in that thing.
Okay. There, he's beautiful. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, there's Electrodome. Would you like to go to Electrodome? Or would you like to go to...
Hell yeah.
Yeah, okay. We gotta go to Sunshine Airport, Dolphins, Shoals, and then we get to go to Electric Dome.
Link looks like that one guy that never got out of his Chuck E. Cheese phase as a kid.
Oh my god!
That's so shy guy.
Hold on, I'm gonna text you something. And I mean it in like, it just reminded me of what you said. It reminded me of one of our friends.
Oh no.
And it's not in the mean way, it's just the way that you said that.
I think, yeah, no, I think I know what you're about to get at.
You saw what I sent you through Telegram? So you thought the same thing too?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my god! I'm not saying that in the mean way, it's just like...
You're right though.
I know!
Oh, Lord.
God, it's so mean.
I know, no, but we're not really being mean if it just says it reminds you of somebody that you know.
No, I know.
Oh, yep, we're gonna go up in the sky, guys. Yeah, we're flying through an airport. I don't know why this is a thing. Woo! Yeah! Hell yeah!
Oh, God damn it!
I would love it if Peggy Hill was in this game.
Oh my god.
Oh, Lord.
fucking Lowish for Lowish.
No, I would love Peggy Hill on a little moped.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah! Okay, Peg, let's do this!
Hank's in his little red truck.
Oh, I'm gonna grow up to be Peggy Hill! I'm
You
gonna
really
end up being Peggy Hill when I'm
Your
older.
boyfriend's Hank Hill.
The sad thing is that that's really true, and I wanna
I
cry.
sell computers and computer success.
No, he does mowers and cars on top of it. He's like that.
Oh, then he's straight up Hank Hill.
Like, he'll be like, you know, really, because he says, I'll fix your car if you ever need it. And I'm like, alright. Ah, shit. But
I'm
yeah.
gonna leave
You gotta
for a
leave.
little bit.
Alright.
Yeah.
So wait, are we gonna do Midnight Mayhem?
This airport's inaccurate. Where'd Ricky go?
He went to leave for a little bit. I think he wants to get ready for Midnight Mayhem, like not now, but I think at some point.
Well,
Or
Saturday Night Losers,
or
and
Saturday
not
Night
only
Losers, that's
that,
what I'm thinking. Did you die?
Oh, he's talking to us.
dies or not. Do you think I keep tabs on that shit?
Well, he came back, I think. Talk to us, man.
Spare Coochie Sharpwing.
This.
I'm hearing nothing but somebody, you know, taking a bath. Oh, I get to see dolphins and a giant penis with a face. Okay.
That airport is inaccurate. Where the hell is the long-ass line because of the TSA agent?
Look, I don't make the rules. I just play the game, okay?
Holy Shy Guy, holy shit, Peg just kills some of the other races and screams, oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Bags. I'm satisfied.
You're sad?
I think he's having issues.
He wants... Okay.
I keep trying to get my damn car to pick up on this thing.
There you go.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Well, we hearing ya.
Like it did before, do the Bluetooth call. So I could hear it through my car. So then I gotta choose the audio device to speaker. There we go.
Dude, wouldn't it be cool if, like, Lois Griffin fucking, played Mario Kart, like, racing? And it's like, Ow, Peter! I'm trying to fight! You changed Stewie's diaper! Oh my god, I need to get that mushroom. Ow, Pete! Ah! Shit! Ah! Oh, I can't win, Oh my god!
Like, Fago movement is so good now.
What?
I got way more than the orange vanilla Coke since they set me up with the first stop rewards card.
Considering something, but I don't know. Fucking, I'm out in the boon. I'm out in the fucking sticks. I don't have fucking town-wide Wi-Fi. I don't know how to pull it off. Shit. Because there's this app, but I'll be able to get that shit.
What?
I have to just get cards.
I'm gonna eat you, Gonzo.
I won't taste good.
No! Oh, Timmy, I'm dying and you're gay!
So did Ricky fuck off temporarily, or is he gone for the rest of the night?
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Man, I thought he'd follow me on my adventures to get orange vanilla Coke.
He lives in fucking Florida.
I don't know what the time is in Florida to you.
At the same time as Ohio.
No, he does
Oh
live
no,
on
it's,
the
it's
eastern.
it's a coastal state. They're quite a few states apart.
Wait, I got a warning?
You got a warning for what? Did you say a bad word?
No, weather warning. I'm checking what it is.
Let me see. Let me get...
Okay, the National Weather Service has extended a flood advisory.
A foot advisory?
Flood.
Oh. Oh, we're in
Flood
Funky
advisory.
Town. Would you take me to Funky Town? Would you
Extended it in my area until 9:30 p.m. 6:27 p.m. Eastern. Doppler radar indicated a lot of heavy rain. Some locations have experienced, let's see, 1 and 2 inches has already fell, especially considering it's been raining all fucking day today.
Hitting them fucking bumps I see, Sharpwing.
And let's see, a flood warning for my entire county until 9:30 p.m. Same thing, 6:21 p.m. Eastern Time. Doppler radar indicated heavy rain that will cause flooding. 2 inches of rain over have already fell. There's that shit up. It'll just probably be low-level flooding and low-lying areas. Shouldn't be like Drastic.
Country back road, wet as my anus.
No. I'm in a very hilly, high up area, so basically, yeah, I'm not gonna get flooded. It'll just be wet.
Shut your mouth and look at my water.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna let you go because I can't get you guys to come on the phone and speak here, and this is just annoying.
Okay.
Alright.
Hooray! So are we still doing Saturday Night Losers, or are we just gonna, like, fuck off?
What?
Are we still doing Saturday Night Losers, or no?
No, not on my end.
Okay.
I'm thinking about instead. Maybe either tomorrow night, Monday night, one of these fucking nights that I'm free.
You're gonna fuck the night? Okay.
One of these fucking nights that I'm free. Yeah, maybe do a stream on my channel. Maybe once I fucking figure out how to work OBS without it overloading.
He just, like, fall to his death? Link, stop it! This shit is suicidal! I don't know, maybe I might start and stop and start another stream. Maybe I'll do Breath of the Wild tonight, I don't know. Now, what do you think, Gonzo?
Somebody said Isabel turned into waifu. I don't know what that means to you, but
Isabel, the dog puppy
the
lady.
dog from Animal Crossing.
Yeah, she's like apparently waifu material.
Yeah.
I want to eat this bitch. this interesting idea I want to try out. You think if I stop now and I set up another stream again, you think people would mind? Oh, I got new vehicle options. Let's see. I'm gonna pimp out my ride. Oh my god. It looks so gay. Gonzo, he looked gay. He looked big gay. Big gay energy.
I'm trying to see. The pink car that you're talking about?
It's a cat car!
Yeah, no.
Oh my god, that's great.
Does it even have anything fucking... whatever, but it even affects your performance or whatever.
Alright.
What the fuck?
Let's, to keep in motif land. I like how when Peach, like, you give her, like, a motorcycle, her outfit instantly changes. Let's change my outfit. I'm Barbie.
Fucking hell, Peach. I didn't think you'd be a tool, but god damn it.
Now, what?
Seems like... I don't know why. It's just that for a while, for on and off, fucking Peach had moments of like, she could spend for herself for the most part, to a degree.
We're going in my pussy mobile. My pussy mobile. I'm gonna bring myself a little closer. I hate this mic stand. It doesn't go close. I have to scream. A rainbow.
Yeah,
road.
maybe a crane arm.
I have a crane arm. I just need like the attachment. I need to get some zip ties to put it in. So, unfortunately, I have to be ready.
Oh, the crane arm I have, it's a clamp that you can put on.
Mine's isn't a clamp.
Well, that's your major problem. There's your first problem. Should have checked to see if it's a clamp one or not.
Hey, Gonzo, can you ask the clap corner what's people's plans?
Come again?
Like, where do we stand with SNL tonight?
I'm not doing it. With my moments, and it's still kind of going on, but it's a little less chaotic. But I'm just having a little crisis in the faith of Midnight Mayhem and how we're handling things.
What do you mean how we're handling?
The whole thing we were about to implement with calls and shit and trusted callers. Yeah. It's just, probably might deter people away from visiting us if, I mean, it's not just like saying, oh, it's not, we don't want to be like the next fucking TCR or just if we wanted to be original and not have people just refurbish shit. It feels more like we're just telling people what not to do, and it's making things less fun. That's what I've been feeling like. I mean, shit, I found it more fun just posting on my own server than fucking Midnight Mayhem server. Restrictions and shit.
Oh, the porn thing is, you know. I mean, unfortunately, that's like something you can't really control, dude. It's a lot easier to manage.
No,
Oh, we almost died! Why are the clouds so fucking bumpy? Okay, I think I'm gonna stop streaming now and see where everybody stands, and then I think maybe I'll continue my own personal play of possibly Hyrule Warriors, because I have that game, so. Alright. Thanks for joining the test stream. We're probably gonna come back soon.